KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Okay, here we go. It is the Wednesday KVJ show. Good morning, y'all. It's good to see you guys.
Good morning. Good to see you.
It's good to be seen. I wish we'd be seen on YouTube. That's not happening today. Tomorrow we hope to be back, but we are picking up people on Facebook and Twitch. So we are broadcasting KVJ TV on those two platforms, and we've ironed out some of the wrinkles from the last couple of days. You won't get the music up there because they have tighter copyright restrictions that we can get away with on YouTube, but you will see the entire KVJ show if you're on Facebook or Twitch. Go to either one and make sure you subscribe to us there.
I ain't gonna lie, the Facebook one sucks. It's not very good. I just want to echo what the people are saying. They're not happy with Facebook. I understand it. You can't really go back and watch it during the broadcast, which is a major blow.
A lot of people like to jump in a little bit late and then rewind all the way to 6. So it's just going to be a live feed of what is going on. The only added feature it has is it's got the closed captioning on it. That's the only thing I've seen. The chat is not as good. It doesn't have polls, things like that. So, yeah, Facebook is a little inferior to the YouTube. But at least you'll be able to see what's going on in the studios. And I haven't used the Twitch yet. Curious what the experiences are on that. So,
from what I understand, the Twitch is a better experience.
Okay. That might be
as far
something
as
to check
a
out.
user goes.
Yeah. Okay. So if you know either of those platforms, KVJ TV is broadcasting there today. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll be back on YouTube. Regardless, you can also stream us anywhere globally on the WRMF app. And you can also listen live at 97.9 WRMF. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we'll let you know what is on our mind, including something I read. It is a new scam, Virginia, called SIM swapping.
Oh,
and
no.
If you struggle with that two-factor authentication like I do.
Every time.
And passwords.
Every time.
It's a nightmare, and it just might change up your whole security game. I'll tell you about it coming up next here on the KV.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
There's that apple juice. I believe it's called Martinelli's, Virginia. That's the one in the glass, right?
It is.
Take it from me. do not break one of these glasses in your house.
Who gave you glass?
Someone brought them over, and I never get them.
Oh, booby trap.
Yeah, that person's not your friend.
And I was walking over to one of my other rooms, and I had them in the bag, and one of them fell out of the bag. It was just one bottle. This broke probably 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I'm still finding glass shards. So yesterday, I'm walking to my bathroom, and all of a sudden, I go, "Ugh!"
Oh, no.
Martinelli.
4 weeks later, the ripple effect of a Martinelli glass bottle is still getting me. And for the love of everything holy, I cannot get this small piece of glass that's stuck in my foot.
Oh, no.
And it's small, but it's causing such great and big discomfort. And
Like a sliver, like a shard. I know. The little ones hurt the most.
and it's on the foot of the leg of
What?
it's on the foot of the leg that has the pulled hamstring.
Oh.
So my entire left leg is kind
no.
of just shot.
Your left is wrecked.
If this was a real life horror movie, I'd die relatively soon in the movie.
Do we have a tweezer? Do we have a KVJ pair of tweezers?
And that's the problem, is I can't get the best angle visually.
If I can get it, I can get it. I got my glasses. I just need tweezers. Denny's!
It's one of them. I don't know if you've ever had a boo-boo or a little thing that's bothering you. You can almost find where the pain's at, but then you lose it. You have to keep pressing around your body to find the exact spot where it's at.
It's hard to get anything out the bottom of your foot.
It
really is. And to do it on your own, even for a person without hamstring issues, it's tough.
But it's such a small little thing that's so crippling.
But for the future, can we just ask all your friends if they want to bring you juice? We have Mott's in the plastic container, Giving Juice paper container.
I was raised a Mott's man.
Mott's is the way for you. I really believe you are a Mott's man.
You drop a bottle, it just slides.
Yeah.
Man, Martinelli's don't play. Don't break one of them glasses. You think the glass is gone. It's not.
No.
It's never
You're
gone.
just picking it up with your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, there is a really cool event going to be going on this weekend. I'm so sad that I'm going to be out of town, and it's my annual thing that I do on my birthday is I go visit Maddie at her gravesite from Maddie's Fight Foundation. Her parents took all the money that they raised for her fight against cancer after she passed, and they started a foundation. And I wish I was going to be in town on Saturday because they are going to be doing a whole softball charity challenge.
Oh, that's cool.
And it is going to be at the same place where the Mets play. Marine Bank Stadium, I think they call it now.
Oh, they rename it again?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
It's
I
the
can't keep
Mets
track.
Stadium. If you're up there, you know which one it is.
Formerly Clover Park, formerly
Yes.
blah, 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 formerly blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's going to be this Saturday at that park, and it's tailgating, it's live music, it's fireworks, it's a Mets game. Oh, yeah, Clover Park.
Okay.
All that is going on, and it's going to be going on all day Saturday. So go and support our friends from Maddie's Fight Foundation. It's a beautiful thing they've done.
Yep.
When Maddie passed away, they had a nice nest egg of money that people had donated to them, and they said, we're going to take this money and we're going to help other families going through what we're going through, and we work together with Little Smiles. You know, Little Smiles does gifts. Maddie's Fight does cash.
Oh, that's great.
They give families cash to help pay for the mortgage or the light bill or any stuff like that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful organization. And again, this Saturday, Clover Park.
Okay.
It's going to be a beautiful softball game.
That is great. That's good stuff to know. Well, I told you last week I was struggling with that two-factor authentication to get into an account that I had. It just wasn't working. I would put in the numbers, had it all. I had that little app that you need because now you need to get a special app, the Authenticator app. So I had that. It was giving me the code. I'd put the code in, and it would just sit there. When you'd hit, you hit that button to be like, accept it, and it would just sit there and look at me, be like, no.
Never accepted.
Yeah,
just like in high school with the cool kids.
Right.
And I know people will text, guys, this is the easiest thing to do. It's different different for us because we're hooked up to all this stuff with the show and all kind of different accounts. It makes it very difficult to do this thing.
Yeah, I welcome anyone to try it. It was something where I had Denny's working on it, who's good with tech. I had my wife working on it. She's good with all that tech stuff. And it finally took her. She had to call, and she's been doing the runaround with that. And there was even problems on top of that. They had to set up a whole new account because it was defective.
Oh,
so
boy.
they had to relaunch a whole new account.
Oh,
It's not as easy for everybody just to type in a number.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that for everybody.
I know we sound like complete morons, but yeah, trust me.
Trust us on this one.
Yeah, we did the deeper dive,
Yes.
and it just wasn't happening. And now I'm hearing of something called SIM swapping. If
What
you
is
don't
that?
know what it is a whole new thing. And it boils down to this, is that you can't be using the same passwords on everything, and you need super strong passwords for everything. And you're going to need to get one of those password apps, which I thought I had, but it doesn't ever. I have one of those. It pulls the passwords out and then enters it for everyone. It has not worked once.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, mine doesn't work either. It keeps putting the wrong password into the wrong site. I'm like, how is my smartphone dumber than me?
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's
I don't
just
have,
awful.
I'm afraid to use that app because I'm like, all right, if they hack that app with all my passwords, now they have all my passwords. So I only have my passwords in my head.
So for me, a lot of times it's easier just to use my cell number. I seem to have the best luck trying to get into passwords when I get a code sent to my cell. And now what they're saying with this SIM swapping, that's the worst thing you can do. You're going to have to stop doing that. The only thing that I could get to work, I'm going to have to stop doing, because they say what happens in SIM swapping, these hackers or thieves are taking over your phone number. And then when you do the two-factor authentication, any calls or texts that you get will go to them, not you.
Oh my gosh.
So they'll be sending the codes to them. You won't even get them. And then they have full access to everything that you have, and you won't have any access to anything.
You just broke my brain.
Oh, I know.
I can't believe
It's
it.
unreal. They say the SIM swapping complaints are up 400% over the last 3 to 4 years.
Whoa.
And they said it's probably an underestimate, actually, because a lot of the thefts are not reported. So it's just really crazy that that's what they do. They will go in, and if they get any kind of personal information from you, and sometimes, you ever hear about those data leaks that our lovely cell phone companies have?
Oh, yeah. It seems like every week one of these major corporations that has our personal information has an announcement about a data leak.
Yeah, so it starts with a data leak. Anything they get, a phone number, an address, birthday, social security number, they get it through the data breaches, leaks, dark web purchases, even things like that, phishing scams they might do. And then what they do is they will then start their theft of you. They will claim the original phone and SIM card were damaged, lost, or sold accidentally, and they'll ask for the number to be associated with the new SIM or eSIM card. And they're the ones that have it. So your company's like, oh, okay, sure, no problem. We'll help you out. And then once this is done, the number now belongs to the hackers or the criminals.
Wow.
So they'll then get all the texts or calls to verify any account that you have. So that will add to your frustration. Be like, you're not sending me the code. Well, guess who's getting the code? It's not you. It's the crook.
There's a lot of people, if they found out who was legit doing that to them, they would burn their house down.
Oh,
with them in it.
definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely would. I would go and find them and choke the life out
Well,
of them.
you're robbing someone of their identity, of their money, of everything that
Sanity.
they've built up, and their sanity.
Yeah.
Joke's on you if you come to rob me for my money, because all you'll rob me of is my debt.
Well, you turn people into monsters if they were to find you.
They say if you've been using similar login information for multiple accounts, you need to change it. Because if they get your password from one service, they'll just try the same password on all your other accounts. And then they'll just be rifling through all and be like, cool, that did that did that. So I'm guilty of that.
Good.
Need to change that
That's
one.
the one thing I can say. At least I'm flighty with my passwords.
Okay, that's good. They say if you find it too hard to memorize the various credentials, consider the password manager. I got to figure that out because I thought I had a password manager, and like I had said, every time it goes to insert the password for whatever site is, never works. Never once has it worked. They say use 16-character passwords. The longer they are, the better. Use multi-factor authentication without text. Stop doing that. So I need to learn that as well.
So boobs 1 2 3 is not a good password.
No.
Boobies, 1, 2, 3. Dude, you're not supposed to say your password on the radio.
So they say your cell phone carrier may already have other protections in place to protect against the SIM swapping. So it's worth
my cell
checking
phone
with
carrier
them.
was hacked.
Yeah.
They sent me a message saying all my information has been compromised.
Okay.
Just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's
Matter of time, you losing your house.
Yep. Clock's ticking, Jay Bird.
a terrible feeling. So that is the lesson I've learned. Stop using the cell number for the authentication. Do not use the same password on multiple sites, and use at least 16 characters.
You and your family can move into my house until I lose my house.
All right, coming up here today, did you know the Olympics begin today?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
I'm so excited about Snoop Dogg's commentary.
Yeah, he's going to be a big part of it. So are a lot of other South Floridians. I'll break down what you can see today and who you want to be rooting for next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. A luxury Mercedes-Benz experience starts at your 6 South Florida Mercedes-Benz dealerships, where you can drive new 2024 Mercedes-Benz C300 models with 3.99% financing at Mercedes-Benz of Miami, Pembroke Pines, Fort Lauderdale, Pompano, Coconut Creek, and Delray. 3.99 APR for 36 months, $29.52 per month for 1,000 finance through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. Must take delivery of vehicle by July 31st. Call 1-844-208-7237 for details about costs and terms.
I don't like onions. I'm doing paleo. Do they have gluten-free bagels? You can't juggle every food request for a work event, or can you? EasyCater is the all-in-one tech platform that makes it easy to get restaurant catering for work, with options for any group size, taste, dietary preference, or budget. EasyCater saves your favorite restaurants and orders, which makes reordering a snap. Need to modify an order? No problem. So when it comes to food for work, make it easy on yourself with EasyCater. Start your order at easycater.com.
Zoomtan's 12 Days of Christmas in July is back. Zoomtan will be offering a new offer every day for 12 straight days. You can pick any or all offers that have been revealed. So hurry into any Zoomtan today and take advantage of our spectacular 12 Days of Christmas in July before it ends. Go to Zoomtan.com for information on our daily offers. Hurry in. You won't see offers this good till Christmas in December. Christmas in July ends July 25th at Zoomtan. Why be pale and pasty when you can be tan and tasty?
I want to learn how to cook, but I keep ordering takeout.
I plan to rearrange my closet, but I stopped after picking the clothes up off the floor.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel's award-winning language learning app will help you start speaking another language. Start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks.
Comment tu t'appelles?
Comment tu t'appelles?
Vous êtes où?
Vous êtes où?
Babbel's bite-sized lessons make it easy to learn words and phrases you'll actually use. So when someone asks,
How's your French going?
you can say,
Babbel est amusant et facilite grandement l'apprentissage d'une nouvelle langue. Et cela ne prend que 15 minutes par jour.
when you want to really learn another language, it starts with Babbel. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
We buy any car.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because when you trade in, you're dealing with a dealer. And sure, they're interested in a good deal. For them, not for you. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. All we do is buy cars. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price. So don't take chances with a trade-in. Go to WeBuyAnyCar.com for a free online valuation.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Listen to this. You can get up to a $2,000 tax credit on qualifying Rheem AC models. So if your wife is hot, give us a call at 888-FIX-MY-AC. You heard it here first from me, Mike Lang. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC.
Looking for
for a memorable dining experience? Look no further than the Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House in Jensen Beach. Savor delicious dishes like their Shrimp House Mac or tropical shrimp tacos. Happy hour is every day from 3 till 7 p.m. to enjoy half-off appetizers. On Sunday, stop in for their famous brunch featuring a waffle and omelet station and Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. And don't forget their 50-plus item salad bar. Visit dolphinbar.com to learn more and make your reservations. You can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
My home is ready. I have this new sense of calm and peace during hurricane season now. I got every window and door switched out with BNT windows and doors. It took me 3 years to do it, but they did it in phases. They worked with me. They let me do it that way to make it more affordable. So here we are, years later now, and the home is completely ready for anything hurricane season wants to throw my way. You know, we're about to be in the thick of it, and it's just a different, calm feeling. I want that for you too. Call BNT Windows and Doors. Have them come out. They'll measure every door, every window. Their master installers know their stuff. It's not some new crew that comes out and learns how to do it on your job. No, they're master installers. They use that custom PGT product, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So go online today, set up your consultation, get the ball rolling for your calm and carefree hurricane season when you know you've done everything to fortify your home. You just feel better. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
The opening ceremonies are not going to be until Friday, but the Olympics themselves get underway today. You can start seeing some competitions going on. It starts off a little slow. You've got men's soccer and rugby that is going to be going on.
Rugby's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Those guys are intense.
Do they score a lot? Because I did watch the soccer game, and it was a long process, and it ended in 1-0. Does rugby have higher scoring than a soccer?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a kind of almost an offshoot, almost of football. It's running a similar shaped ball, trying to get it across a goal line. And they don't wear pads. That's a tough sport.
I dated a guy that was a rugby player, and he was a little bit psycho and liked the pain. Like the kind of guy that would get in there, and if he was bleeding, like lick it and look at the other guys and growl.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a real man's kind of sport.
They don't play.
Yeah, you guys did not belong together. That was TNT waiting to explode.
My goodness, right?
He was the sweetest guy to me.
Okay.
But when he got on that rugby field, he was fighting some demons,
That's
y'all.
where he got out all of his aggression.
He got everything out.
Yeah. So you can watch those today, and you can root on Benjamin Kramashi. He's from Key Biscayne. He's one of the South Florida athletes that we have in the Olympics. In fact, we've got 21 South Florida athletes that are going to be playing for Team USA.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
USA. What? USA.
Yeah. So a lot of good stuff going on there. Of course, you know probably like Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula is going to be doing tennis. Bam Adebayo's playing. Pegula.
Yes. It's the family that owns the Buffalo Bills.
Right, yes. And Tommy Paul from Boca, he's going to be playing Taylor Fritz from Miami. So we got some tennis stars going to be in there.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's got a bunch in track and field and a ton in equestrian. Pretty much any equestrian event's probably going to have somebody from South Florida because they're all from Royal Palm and Wellington.
Wellington rocks that category.
Yeah. So you'll be able to see a lot of that. And then also we got a lot of South Floridians in the sailing and windsurfing category.
So because the Olympics are going on, does that mean we bring back the KVJ Naked Olympics?
Definitely. With these bodies, we shouldn't.
Yeah. To get ourselves kicked off YouTube again.
That's a good point.
We got kicked off for you wearing women's underwear. What would they do to us if we were completely naked?
You're right. I ain't messing around with no body parts these days.
Yeah, gosh, these guys do not learn a lesson.
YouTube wanted to send a message. Y'all gross.
I'm out of the naked business.
LeBron James is going to be one of the flag bearers for the U.S. at the Olympics. You'll be able to see that. And Snoop Dogg is also going to be carrying the torch.
That is what I'm here for.
Yeah, he's going to be also doing some commentary on that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And the thing I think is great, too, former South Floridian Celine Dion is going to be doing one of the songs for the opening ceremony. She had done it way back in like the 90s, had sang there. They're apparently paying her $2 million just to do one song.
Wow.
Are the Vokes there? Is the throat feeling healthy?
I assume it's good enough.
Maybe she would pre-tape it and they would make it look live.
No, she don't do that. If she can't
do
do it,
it,
she don't do it.
Doing it live, that's scary with everything she's going through.
Celine Dion does not do anything pre-recorded. She wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't think so. This is the bar she set for herself back in the 90s. She can still do that.
Boy, she could really belt it out.
Oh,
huh?
my gosh, man. Wow.
The power of a dream.
Okay.
Wow. Whether you like that kind of music or not,
Right.
you can't deny that. She could belt that thing.
Girl could sing a song.
Yes,
that's
she
That's
can.
a $2 million song right there.
Amen.
You can feel it in her stomach just belting out. You can feel it.
Oh, yeah. You know it's there. The other thing that I think is kind of cool, too, did you know that breakdancing is now an Olympic sport, Bird?
It needs to be.
Yeah. Look at him popping, Virginia. I think we should have made our Olympic team. What do you think? We're going to move.
I'm just shocked that the Olympics didn't call.
Yeah.
I do have a breakdancing tutorial available on YouTube.
Yeah,
I
he
think
does.
you can get it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And you feature breakdancing in a lot of your KVJ horror
That
movies.
is true. Breakdancing is fun.
It's amazing. I love breakdancing. And what I couldn't believe is only 40% of Americans think it's cool.
Aww.
They didn't ask every American. I didn't get asked that.
40%?
I didn't get asked that
I didn't
question.
get
That
asked.
seems astronomical. How do you not think breakdancing is not freaking awesome?
Because it's not top of mind right now. If people really got back into it, we started wearing the parachute pants. We started breaking out the cardboard and doing back spins. The kids would follow.
31% of Americans do not think it should be an Olympic sport. And 29% they're like, I don't know, not so sure.
Whatever. People fear change.
We're all for breakdancing, right?
We are.
Okay.
If you have curling as an Olympic sport,
Right.
breakdancing belongs.
I totally agree.
Curling.
Yeah. What are we doing here? Okay, so coming up with some random questions, I want to know, what are you gold medal good at? The Olympics get going today with some competitions happening. The opening ceremonies you can watch on Friday from France. So if you actually got your own sport and you could become an Olympic athlete, what sport would they need to add? It could be anything. They'd be out there. What are you gold medal good at? What do you think, Bird?
Identifying sauces, blindfolded, and sodas, generic and regular.
No doubt. You're gold medal good.
I think I'm gold medal good on that. I don't
Yeah, you
want
are.
to come off like a bragger, but I think I do. That's my gift.
You have proven it.
Yeah, I think I have.
And honestly, if that were the Olympics, I would watch that. There are so many sports that I would replace with that. It just, honestly, like, give me that.
I'm with you on that.
I love it. Put that stuff in there. Competitive eating, by gosh. Put that in there. I would love to see it as an Olympic sport.
I think you'd get more people tuning in.
Yeah, I really do. I think they need to revamp it. Look, the Olympics go way, way back, to the days of the Greeks. And it might be time to kind of like say, okay, let's get more of our modern sensibilities in these sports. I love that they have breakdancing. That's good. We're heading down the right path.
Breakdancing, I can definitely justify. People get mad about that competitive eating. There's definitely a movement of people who think it's stupid, it's wasteful.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
It is, yeah.
I kind of agree, but it's still fun to watch.
It is.
I see both sides.
Yeah, we do. I mean, come on. As humans, we do so much wasteful stuff.
We do.
We really do.
That's what we do. That's what we're on this planet to do, is waste things.
We're disgusting.
Yeah. I think mine might be song identification.
You're good.
Yeah. I think that might be one of mine if I had to be a gold medal athlete. Do you have something, Virginia, you think you're gold medal good at?
Long distance, endurance, partying. For days on end.
Okay.
I think people would fall off trying to keep up, especially in Mardi Gras season.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Try to keep up.
That's when you put up all-star numbers. That's during Mardi Gras. That's when you really see her shine.
That honestly would be amazing to watch, too. If they just had a camera on people and they set them loose in the bars.
And you keep the score of each person's drinks.
Yeah.
You're out.
You get a tally for that.
You get a tally.
As soon as you pass out, you're out. You're out of the competition.
If you Ralph, you're out. If you pass out, you're out.
If you don't have a drink per hour, you're out. You have to keep it going.
Yeah,
Exactly. Endurance, stamina.
I would watch
endurance drinking.
Power.
Gold medal good, baby. Love that. I got a couple other random questions here. What would you say is the proudest moment of your childhood? Does it go back to something?
Probably when I was in third grade, my teacher, Mrs. Bazile, asked me to get up on stage and do a whole monologue as Gaston the alligator.
Okay.
And so I did. I dressed in all green. I had green dungarees and a green turtleneck. And I did this whole thing for the whole school where I was Gaston the gator.
Gaston the gator.
You felt cool.
I did. I was like, this is a peak.
Okay.
It's a core memory.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Bird?
I was riding the bench for American Legion baseball, and my dad wasn't supposed to come up because I wasn't playing. But on a whim, he came up to DeLand, Florida. We were on a road trip, and it was this big baseball tournament. And he just got there in time for me to pinch hit for my best friend at the time. We were playing a team from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
All these scouts were there. I wasn't supposed to play, and I got the game-winning hit right as my dad walked up.
Oh, that's
and the
cool.
whole team's jumping on me. My dad wasn't supposed to be there. Then we went out to the best meal up there in DeLand, Florida. It was a chicken place called Hampton's.
Okay.
And man, did we just really enjoyed it.
That's great.
It was cool because it was like a movie. He just walked up. I wasn't supposed to play, and then he saw it.
There you are.
Yeah, it was cool.
That is cool. I love that. Mine was as a young, chubby child. I always hated the field day that we had for school because a lot of it was track and field, kind of Olympic sport things. The only thing I could compete in, they had a football toss where they had a tire and you had to throw the football through the tire. And I actually won that and walked away with a blue ribbon, which I never got because everything else was a physical activity and I got dead last in everything.
That kid wasn't planking.
Was what?
You weren't going to be planking.
No.
You weren't going to be doing the long jump.
No.
But good for you. You threw the ball through the tire.
Yeah, the least athletic thing you had to do. Just stand there and throw a ball.
You really wanted that blue ribbon ice cream, though.
I did.
That's what you really wanted.
Okay, what about this? The last thing you bought on Amazon is what you had to defend yourself in a zombie apocalypse. How screwed are you?
It's so funny because I'm on Amazon right now.
It's so funny. Yeah, I just yelled at Amazon yesterday and returned an item.
I just bought some replacement Apple earbuds.
I'm screwed. I only have a Dolly Parton T-shirt to defend me. Okay. I have to use it as. I don't know what I'm.
I don't even know what you do. Whip a zombie with it? Yeah. All I could do is maybe, I don't know, put the cord around their neck. I don't even know. I'm so screwed. That is not going to work for me. Do you know what the last thing is you bought on Amazon, Virginia?
Yeah, I just returned it yesterday because it came and it was wrong again.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the most important room in the house is the bar. And I'm building out a bar in my dining room. It's going to be on the wall and it's going to have like its own cabinets and its own like the whole display, backlit, all that.
Sounds cheap.
It's not. They sent me the wrong hanging bar unit again, the wrong color. So they had to come back and get it because the first one they sent me was bent.
Oh.
It was the right color, but bent. And this one came the wrong color. So
I think she wins with the weapon. You throw that
it's giant. It's metal and it's giant.
That'd work.
I could really clock somebody with this thing.
You have a chance.
Especially if they're slow-moving zombies. If they're old-timey zombies, then she's got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. I got not just me, but you.
The modern-day zombies sprint.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
They do.
Terrifying.
They're very terrifying.
That's not fair.
Like the good old days when they were slow. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, apparently Jaybird's neighbor came over with a little bit of an odd offer. We'll find out what that is coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available, or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. And your roadways are still free and clear. No accidents being reported at this time along I-95 nor the Turnpike, along the Treasure Coast, the Palm Beaches, or Broward County. And that's traffic inside the 850 WFTO Traffic Center.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
As part of summer's greatest hits, it's the first ever Macy's All-Star Week. Join us for an incredible lineup of live events in store every day, like fashion shows, beauty demos, and more fun for the family. Now through Tuesday, July 23rd. Plus, shop our best summer deals, like 50% off swim, sandals, and more. And exclusives just for Star Rewards members. You don't want to miss this. Go to Macys.com/events to see what's at your local store. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
I want to learn how to cook, but I keep ordering takeout.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel will help you start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks. Words and phrases you'll actually use. So when someone asks,
"How's your French going?"
you can say,
Babbel facilite grandement l'apprentissage d'une nouvelle langue.
Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
There's only one ultimate driving machine and 1,000 excuses to drive it. Actually, make that 1,001. Now at BMW of Delray Beach, receive up to $2,500 in purchase credit on new 2024 BMW models when you stay with BMW. Hurry to BMW of Delray Beach. Available to qualified customers through BMW FS. Available combined credit of $2,500 off MSRP on select new 2024 BMW 5 Series models. Expires 7/31/24.
Have you been injured in an Uber or Lyft accident? Rubenstein Law has been representing accident victims for 35 years. We're proud to have a fully English and Spanish-speaking firm with 20 offices in Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts. We've recovered billions for our clients. We fight rideshare companies. If you've been injured in an Uber or Lyft accident, call us now. Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Office in West Palm Beach. We're open on weekends, too.
These days, everything in West Palm costs more. But somehow, Verizon costs less, as low as $50 for a single line when you switch. So while coffee is definitely costing more, Verizon costs less. And dinner in Rosemary Square for 2 has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. West Palm rent, that's not coming down anytime soon. But Verizon, down, just $50 a line. Limited edition sneakers, through the roof. Verizon prices, through the floor. That designer golden doodle, so much more. A single line on Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same good old tried and true service now costs you less. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at a West Palm Beach Verizon store. $180 BYOD and $360 local promo credits applied over 36 months. For new customers with one line and your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Crimes such as shootings and assaults often happen at apartment complexes, nightclubs, and shopping malls. Property owners have a legal duty to keep people safe from foreseeable crime. When a property owner fails to have security measures in place, for example, security guards, security cameras, proper lighting and fencing, then the owner must pay for the injuries or death caused by the crime. Call Osborne and Francis, 561-293-2600. Offices Boca Raton and West Palm Beach.
You know, it's recently occurred to me that my Greenway Kia Sportage Hybrid, the best car I've ever owned. Hey, it's Nick Rivers. I also love the dealership. And a lot of people asking me questions like, hey, do they take trade-ins? Of course they take trade-ins at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. They'll even give you up to $6,000 for any trade. You just have to bring in your payment or your title. And then they're like, okay, but what if you're upside down or you owe too much? Don't worry about that either. Your trade's never going to be worth more. No matter how much you owe on that trade, they'll even make you a deal and pay off 100% off the balance of your trade. Don't let the lack of cash stop you. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they're going to work with your financing guidelines. Go check out the dealership. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Follow them on Facebook or online. GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine.
This summer's hottest lineup is at Dunkin'. Experience Dunkin' Iced Coffee, Dunkin' Refreshers, and new Spark Energy Live. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Car accident? Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Credit trouble? hgregg.com's got you covered. With over 20 banks, get the financing you need. Thousands of cars, thousands below market value. All at hgregg.com.
South Florida weather today, a mix of sunshine and clouds. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 89.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we got more Camp KVJ this week. It is all for the infinite, great for kids 8 and up. It is at the Kravis Center in West Palm Beach. Kind of a VR type of experience about seeing space.
It is super cool. I did it with my family. Rocco loved it. Panda loved it. They've taken an entire ballroom there at the Kravis Center, and they've turned it into space. If you've never done the virtual reality headset, it's a great introduction to that whole world because, wow, they shot this thing beautifully, and you really do feel like you are in space. You are not in the Kravis Center. You are in space, y'all.
Coming up in 1 hour, your kids 10 and under get a chance to win that with Camp KVJ as we play Denny's or Animal here on the KVJ Show. It was about 6:30 p.m., and Jaybird's neighbor came over with odd little requests.
Male or female?
It's a female.
Of course it is.
Let's not. I don't think there's anything like that going on.
She's sniffing around. She knows the bird is single.
I have never met this person before, so this is a new person I've never met knocking on my door at 6:30.
What was she wearing?
I just want to set the stage.
Yeah.
Never met this person.
Okay,
before.
never met him. All
So
right.
I was waiting for a friend to come over.
Yeah.
So when I heard the knock on the door at that same time, I thought it was my friend.
You
So
thought it was your boy.
I thought it was my boy. I opened it up and boom. person I ever met before. And
Hey, Jaybird.
and they had an offer.
I'm single too.
Or they had something they wanted to talk about.
I heard you on the radio. Oh my gosh, we have the same exact personality. I love Bigfoot too.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot too.
No, she didn't say that.
Is that the athletic Bigfoot?
Bigfoot? Bigfoot's a good athletic line.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Bigfoot.
Okay, which one of these could it have been, Virginia? Did the neighbor want Jaybird to bring his trash can back off the road? Did they have a box of creepy clown dolls? Did
they wanted to give me?
Want to teach Jaybird how to float in his pool?
Oh.
Did they just want a tour of his 9.5-foot tall werewolf and his dinosaur garden? Or did they ask if Jaybird would feed their cat while they went on vacation?
One of those are correct.
Well, don't they know your reputation with cats?
Look, my reputation's been reinstated. I've been taking care of my sister's cat, Gloria, for several years
Did a
now.
lot of touching videos?
So many touching videos. That cat does numbers.
Yep. Does.
No one knows what you're talking about when you refer.
You lost a cat.
That was a bit that was on Station 1 15 years ago, and she brings that up every time. So then we have to stop down the show and explain this bit. Nobody remembers.
Look, the blood is on your hands. You took 2 of that cat's lives that day.
Okay. They don't know what you're talking about.
Still no clue.
Lost a cat.
Okay, I am going to guess that they wanted to see your dinosaur garden and your werewolf. Talk about it a good bit, how impressive it is. You did a small video about it the other day. It's in circulation.
Very good. Okay.
I am going to guess that she came over to help teach you to float because she wants to get in a bathing suit with you in a bathing suit, hoping that it'll lead to other fun stuff in the pool, frolicking and whatnot.
He did just talk about how he was in his pool naked over the weekend and scraped up his behind. So she's imagining that they're going to be sans clothing working on floating. And, you know, when you're helping somebody float, you wind up getting your hands all over their body.
Of course you do, Kevin. You're slippery like a seal. Yeah.
I could see that. If that is the case, then this neighbor definitely wants a little slice of bird pie.
No,
I see right through this chick.
Uh-huh.
I know what she wants, and hopefully she got it.
So what's she sniffing around for, Bird?
Virginia got it.
She wants some bird pie.
Dude, it is so obvious.
Well,
that was her opening. She heard that. She thought about it. She'd been trying to think of how she could approach you. And it finally dawned on her to be like, okay, this is it.
Well, it's weird because I didn't realize the Olympics were going on. She had this whole story about how her family used to try to train for the Olympics, and they're great swimmers, and she could teach me how to float. And she heard us talking about how I can't float.
And my gosh, I look so good in a bikini too, by the way.
How no one's ever been able to teach me how to float, and she definitely can. She knows the direction.
So how long till she got you in that pool?
No, I did not. My friend was coming over. I'm not doing it. It wasn't like that either. You're making it.
Was there a rain check on this?
No, there wasn't.
Oh, she's coming back.
You're making it out to be way more.
I'm making it out to be the truth of what it actually is.
I think Virginia's right. I think this girl probably played through this whole scenario in her mind.
Oh,
where
my gosh.
She envisioned her and Jaybird back there with hardly any clothes on in the pool, and it just starts to happen, and he starts to float, and there's joy, and then they lock eyes, Virginia, and then they lock something else.
It's sunset.
Oh, yeah.
The moon is full right now because we just had a full moon this weekend. So the light of the moon is reflecting off the werewolf as they're just stroking each other in the pool.
You ever have someone start talking to you and you don't know what they're getting to? You're like, where's this going?
Yeah.
Because
I can tell you where it's going, and I wasn't even there.
There was a long ramp, and I go, what does she want? And then she goes, I can teach you how to float. I know I can teach you how to float.
Finally got to it.
Yeah.
Wow.
She wants to float on over right to that lap.
Yeah.
It was innocent.
There's a lot of things she wanted to float.
There's no innocent. Everyone has ulterior motives.
And also, I still don't think anyone can teach me how to float. I just go right to the bottom.
Now, on that we agree. He sinks like a rock.
Sinks Pennington over there.
Sinks Pennington.
Sinks.
Mm-hmm. All right, in a couple of minutes, if you have seen any of the videos of Jaybird's crib, he does have a poppin', impressive dinosaur garden going on, but inside of his house too. People just love seeing those little videos. So if you've watched some of the videos inside of Jaybird's house, maybe you'll be good at this. How many does Jaybird own when it comes to Richard Simmons chia pets, Virginia?
Ooh.
What do you think that number might be? If I put it at 6, you going over or under that?
I'm going under.
Under 6 Richard Simmons Chia
Yeah,
Pets?
just barely, but yeah, under.
Okay. All right. We'll find out the actual number coming up next on the KV. Well, if you've seen videos of Jaybird's Place, you know he's got kind of the modern version of Pee Wee's Playhouse going on there.
That is a great description.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you know that old TV show and the movie from back in the 80s and 90s, then you know Jaybird's Crib. That's what he's got. A lot of fun, goofy things.
There's still so much work to do.
Yeah, oh, I know.
I don't know where you would put anything else.
Well, I'm reconfiguring right now.
You need to put on a second story.
I'm redoing a lot of stuff right now.
You are? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's a
New
lot.
projects.
Yes, there's a lot of new projects.
Yeah. Well, he just passed away about a week ago, but you have already been collecting Richard Simmons Chia Pets. And if you had to guess how many he actually has, Virginia, is the number over or under 6?
Wow, yeah, I forgot. Richard Simmons just passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still saying under, but he may have bought in bulk at the death time.
Ah, okay. I'm going to go under as well. What's the actual number, Bird?
Both are correct. It's only 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got a great deal on them.
Are they full furry?
They're in the box still.
Okay.
How many blank Lionel Richie birthday cards does he have?
Ooh. When you can get your hands on those, you definitely want to buy those in bulk.
It's crazy all the kind of stuff they got available these days. They
It really is.
They got Lionel Richie birthday cards.
There knows a lot of goofy buyers out there.
Google anything that your heart desires, and they've got it.
I'm going to guess 4.
Yeah, I'm going to say more, high, over, whatever the number is, more.
Okay.
It's 17.
Whoa.
You can buy. I bought a ton of them in bulk at a very cheap price.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Hulk Hogan costume mustaches. 5. What is the actual number? Over or under that, Virginia?
Over.
Over.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, I'll go over 2. Bird?
You're right, brothers. It's 9.
9. And what kind of packaging does that come in?
Like a regular plastic costume package.
Are they individually wrapped?
Yes, they are.
So you went and you actually had to purchase 9 separate.
Yes, the ones I got from Etsy.
Okay.
They're a little bit better.
And they start at the lip and they go all the way down to the jawline?
All the way. Danny's just throwing pictures up on our Facebook.
Has that adhesive, brother?
There's ways to do it without the adhesive. Sometimes you can take gum and stick it on there if you're just doing a quick little video.
Huh. Okay.
And then halfway through your video, it falls off, which is kind of funny.
You can't wrestle with it on.
Okay. That's good to know. Okay, what about books about putting on moon spells? Jaybird said he was kind of getting into that.
He and I talked about doing this, about doing some moon spells on the weekend.
Put the number at 4. Is the actual number over or under that, Virginia?
Gosh, that's a good number. 4.
I'm going to go over. What do you think?
All right, I'll make it interesting. I'll go under.
Bird?
15.
Whoa!
Whoa, man. Wow, he went all in on that. Dang.
Where did you acquire these gems?
My buddy from the vintage store.
Oh.
Okay. Muppet Baby stickers from the year 1989. The number's at 21. Is the actual number over or under that, Virginia?
I hope it's under, because that's just too many.
No, I would say it comes in a sheet of 24. I'm going to go over.
Kevin knows.
Yeah. Yeah. And how about pairs of fundies? These are the underwear that you can fit 2 people in. The number is 3, Virginia. Is the actual number over or under that?
We're going pairs of them.
Mm-hmm.
Pairs of them.
One per box. Remember, I was on a big fundy run. We were all going to do fundy stuff.
I do remember. I'm going to go over, I guess.
Going to go over. I'm going to say push. I'm going to say it's exactly 3 because I think he got it just for the KVJ show, and that's the number he came up with.
But then he would leave out Denny's, and you know he don't want to do that.
Well, you put 2 in at one time, Virginia.
Oh, that's right.
She's bad
I'm not good at math.
Okay, Bird, what is the actual number?
We have 4 pairs of fundies.
Whoa.
Wow.
We need to back up.
We're rich.
And to Virginia's point, I was trying to think of everybody. You never know who. Is it going to be you and Panda?
Can we talk a boss into doing it?
Exactly.
Oh, my gosh. If we could talk our new boss, David, into doing that, how fun would that be?
I write that off, though. It's part of business expense.
Your tax guy has to be like, I don't know, bruh.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of challenging.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Wow, this is interesting. So we have something, at least I do, something really big in common with Keanu Reeves. He is talking about his first novel that he's putting out, and something that's on his mind all the time is on my mind all the time, and we'll talk about it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available, or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. And your roadways are still free and clear. No accidents being reported at this time along I-95 nor the Turnpike, along the Treasure Coast, the Palm Beaches, or Broward County. And that's traffic inside the 850 WFTO Traffic Center.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
There's only one ultimate driving machine and 1,000 excuses to drive it. Actually, make that 1,001. Now at BMW of Delray Beach, receive up to $2,500 in purchase credit on new 2024 BMW models when you stay with BMW. Hurry to BMW of Delray Beach. Available to qualified customers through BMW FS. Available combined credit of $2,500 off MSRP on select new 2024 BMW 5 Series models. Expires 7/31/24.
Demand Dave. 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
Hi, this is David Comras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in a car accident, demand Dave. If we can't get you money, you pay us nothing, not even costs. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-4111-LAW.
Zoom Tan's 12 Days of Christmas in July is back. Zoom Tan will be offering a new offer every day for 12 straight days. You can pick any or all offers that have been revealed. So hurry into any Zoom Tan today and take advantage of our spectacular 12 Days of Christmas in July before it ends. Go to ZoomTan.com for information on our daily offers. Hurry in. You won't see offers this good till Christmas in December. Christmas in July ends July 25th at Zoom Tan. Why be pale and pasty when you can be tan and tasty?
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down. Covered by the Verizon 5G network. And for less than $30 a month, we make your phone your ride or die. Switch now and pick a free 5G phone with qualified plan purchase. And your fourth line at no additional cost. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Listen to this. You can get up to a $2,000 tax credit on qualifying Rheem AC models. So if your wife is hot, give us a call at 888-FIX-MY-AC. You heard it here first from me, Mike Lang. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC.
I'm Will Sepulveda, trial attorney with Leto, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Fronrath. Our firm has been representing South Florida residents since 1985, and we have recovered billions for our clients. So whether you're in Broward County, St. Lucie County, in the heart of West Palm, or out west in Loxahatchee Acreage like myself, we have attorneys all over South Florida that are ready and willing to fight for you. Don't just take my word for it. Check out our reviews online and see for yourself. So if you've been injured, contact us at Leto Ryder for a free consultation or visit foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
We buy any car.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself can be, well, you know.
Okay, I'll give you half now. And? No, and just half. What?
Avoid the hassle. Come to We Buy Any Car instead. Get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Yeah, I can't do half. I could probably bump it up to like 50%. Just go. Okay.
Get your free online valuation now at
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Presented by the Mesa RV of Port St. Lucie and Davie.
It's time to get out and go to the air-conditioned RV show at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Go for top brands like Jayco, Winnebago, Integra, and more. Go for a massive selection of motorhomes, adventure vans, and towables. Go for huge discounts. Go for free admission and parking. Go to RVShowUSA.com. Then get out and go to the air-conditioned RV show at the South Florida Fairgrounds in West Palm Beach starting Thursday.
Welcome! Let's play Pick a Door. Door 1 or 2?
Door 1?
You picked flood insurance. Gary, tell them what they won.
You win! Faster recovery from flooding, financial protection, and peace of mind. This hurricane season, bounce back from flood loss. Flood insurance is your winning choice. FloodSmart.gov/hurricanes.
I love the fun going on all summer at the Seminole Reef Grill in Palm Beach Gardens. If you haven't been to check it out, you need to get over there. Today is Wednesday, and it's $12 rigatoni bolognese all day and $10 spicy tuna all day. Get in there. On top of those specials, they've also got 10 different choices for just $10 during happy hour. I'm telling you, I had that crab dip last week. It was amazing. My daughter loves the sushi. The calamari's on point, the coconut shrimp, all those choices, just $10 every single day from 4 to 6 p.m. And the 3-course deal, 3 courses, just $29 from 4 to 6 every single day at Seminole Reef Grill. Go and check them out this summer. It's elevated. You'll be impressed. On US 1, just north of PGA, it's Seminole Reef Grill.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Good morning, everybody. It's going to be a typical weather pattern for South Florida today for this end of July. We'll see a high of 92 degrees, feel like 100 plus, and see a slight chance of some inland afternoon storms. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, Keanu Reeves is publishing his first novel. It's a collaboration with a sci-fi writer, and it's going to be called The Book of Elsewhere. I didn't even know this, but did you know that Keanu Reeves also has a series of comic books?
No, I did not.
It's called Berserker.
Okay.
And they're also turning those comic books into a live-action film starring Keanu Reeves. That project's in the works at Netflix as an animated spinoff. So he's doing a whole thing and a whole subset of not just acting, but writing and doing comics and doing cartoons and doing books. And super impressive dude with his layers.
I got the title for if he does a second book.
What is it?
A Glitch in the Matrix.
Oh, okay.
Right? No? Do you not know what that means?
I don't get that.
It's that's what they say in the movie.
I don't remember.
Matrix? Wow, gosh.
Did you watch The Matrix, Virginia?
I watched it, but I didn't understand it.
There was a glitz in her. There was a.
I still don't really know what it's about. And
Okay.
I watched it.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Kevin, I should have never made that joke.
Know your audience. So what's the one thing that he says that he thinks about all the time? We have this in common because I think about the same thing all the time.
Does it start with D?
It does.
Death.
You are right.
I think a lot of people think about that.
He said, it's not as morbid as it sounds, but yeah, he's 59.
Here he is talking a bit about his preoccupation with death. Here's what he had to say about it.
I'm 59, so I'm thinking about death all the time.
Still very young.
I'm young old. I mean, I think thinking about death is good. Hopefully it sensitizes to an appreciation of the breath we have and the relationships that we have the potential to have.
That's Keanu Reeves?
I know. I thought it sounded different, too.
Why does he sound like young Darth Vader?
It's odd.
Maybe he's trying to sound sexy?
That does not sound like Keanu Reeves.
I thought the same thing. It's like
there's something wrong with the pitch or something. That's not Keanu Reeves' voice.
I listened to that on two different sites.
That sounds like David Blaine.
Yeah.
It says Keanu Reeves in the story, and the clip matches the quote.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm hearing that clip because my speaker doesn't work, but that is the same thing that's written here in the story. I'm 59. I think about death all the time.
Are you sure that's not his brother, Keith Reeves?
I think it's him.
Everybody knows his brother's name is Steve's.
Steve's
Reeves.
Right. What's the next weird story? Although I agree with him, whether it's the fake Keanu Reeves or the real Keanu Reeves, I
agree with the fake Keanu.
I think a lot of people have a relationship with death.
I think the older you get, the more you think about it.
I've always had a weird thing with death ever since I learned about skeletons as a kid. It's always just been on my mind.
Okay. Just something you think about.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that to you.
How much money do you think Prince William and Meghan Markle are making now that they're here? They're not royalty anymore. They're not
Prince
making
William
money.
or Prince Harry?
I'm sorry, Prince William. I'm sorry, I said the wrong one. Prince William.
It's a pretty messy dirt.
Oh, that is messy. Let's start that over.
Okay, yeah. Reboot.
Prince William, how much money do you think he made over the 2023 to 2024 financial year from being a royal?
Like 31 million.
You're right, Kevin.
Wow.
Have you seen the story? That's exactly right. Yeah. And finally here, your song, a bar song, that Tipsy song,
yes,
is back at number 1. Shabuzi is back at the top spot on the Hot 100.
Okay.
That's huge for him. That is the song of the summer then.
Who did you say was number 1 at one point? I thought you said someone knocked Boozy out of the number 1 slot. And it was
that was the number 1 album. And that was Taylor Swift.
Who knocked her out?
Eminem.
That's
knocked her
what it
out
was,
of
yeah.
the top album slot. And she had been there for, I think, 12 weeks. And I had some help who's been dabbling with number 1, as is Fortnite. And now I had some help is number 2 behind Shabuzi. But yeah, Shabuzi is number 1 on a lot of lists. It looks like it's probably going to be considered the song of the summer.
It's a song about being drunk. And ironically, this dirt sounds like somebody's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on in your drunk dirt.
Okay, drunk dirt. All right, I got some celebrities that are having birthdays today. Can you believe that Bindi Irwin is now 26 years old? How about that, huh? Of course, her dad was the crocodile hunter, if you remember him.
She still does all that animal work and is always making videos, saving animals, teaching people about animals.
Rest in peace, Steve.
Yep. Anna Paquin, she's been in the X-Men movies. She was Sookie in True Blood, and she was also in The Piano when she was younger. She's turning 42 today.
What happened to her?
Yeah, haven't seen much of her for a while.
I like her.
Yeah.
She was always around and then poof, gone.
Yeah, just disappeared. Rose Byrne, who's been in the movies Neighbors and also Bridesmaids, she turns 45 years old today. Jennifer Lopez is 55 today.
Waiting for tonight.
Her birthday lasts 10 days. It's my birthday week.
Yeah.
It did kind of sound like a sponsored birthday, like a party that these celebrities have for themselves, but they're actually getting paid to be there. So it's like an event with marketing and a social media footprint.
Okay.
If I was him, I might have skipped that one too, because he don't like all that.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
He does not like all the shine on her.
She turns 55 today. And Michael Richards, Kramer from Seinfeld, turns 75 years old today. Also got a birthday shout out here to Amanda. Happy birthday to you. Also, Kylie, happy birthday. She's turning 5 today and listens to us every morning. That's from Mom, Dad, and the whole family. And there's her sassy photo at Disney.
Oh, what a cutie.
And also, we got a birthday shout out that is going on here. It is not only my 39th birthday, but it's also National Tequila Day.
Woo-hoo!
That is Meg. Happy birthday to her.
That's today, huh?
National Tequila Day.
You know about this, Kev?
Yes, I am aware. Today is National Tequila Day.
Oh, there she is with us at the KVJ Live. How fun.
Yeah, what a good time. Yeah, so celebrate accordingly.
I wish I would have known. I would have brought some tequila in. I've got tequila at the house.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do.
Always love tequila.
One of the few things that was left over from the bar at Rocco's party.
Yeah,
They drank a lot of booze at that party.
You kind of crapped the bed on this one, Virginia. I mean, we really could have used.
I can have Panda bring it if you need it.
I think the liquor store opens at 8
Okay.
maybe 9.
All right.
Said the wino that lives by the bridge.
Well, I live very close to a liquor store.
Okay, yeah.
Alarmingly close.
Yeah, you do. It's very convenient. It's also National Drive-Through Day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, just don't mix the 2 days.
Don't drink your tequila and then do a drive-through.
Or be in the backseat of an Uber and party on.
Because they love when you throw that audible at them. Hey, can you go to that drive-through?
Also, a heads up programming-wise today on Netflix, Dirty Pop, the boy band scam drops.
Oh.
If you want to see all about the boy band scams, your NSYNCs and the Backstreet Boys, and Lou Pearlman, the guy that put those bands together, that story is being told today on Netflix.
That's the dude producer Denny's worked for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Denny's-
Maybe you'll see Denny's in there.
He went to go to work one day and he showed up and tried to open the door, and the doors they had bolts on it and
Right.
locks on it.
I wonder how that paycheck cashed.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
Yeah, so I'll find that out. All right. Okay, so does an unused education fund for college become retirement money if the kid doesn't go to school? It's kind of the debate that's going on here in our KVJ court today. It says both my kids have a college account, and they all have like around $50K in it at the moment. Hey now. Well, my oldest went to a trade school, and we used his account to pay for that. It was relatively cheap, and my daughter went to community college before she dropped out, and she's now trying to figure out the next step, which is fine, but she has no interest in going to a 4-year school. But considering my son has found a decent job with his trade as an electrician, I took a pretty decent amount out of their accounts to use for some of my retirement. Not all, but a good little bit. We also need a new car, and I used some for a down payment. I mentioned it at dinner, and the kids were so upset, saying that they still deserve the money, even though it was for college. How in their right minds do they think it's their money when they never put a cent in? I believe that an unused college fund becomes retirement money. Am I wrong?
No, you are not wrong. That is still your money, and you can see fit however you want to spend it and follow through with whatever plan you have to navigate. Like if they're not going to college and there's 50 grand there for college, it's your money. You can take it out and buy a house with it. You can buy hookers and blow with it. It's your money. Do whatever you want.
Although I will say that's probably not the wisest investment.
Yeah.
Go out smiling.
Okay, my question is, what if you were trying to make a case that my college fund should now turn into wedding money?
Again, it's going to be the decision of the parent. It is not the kid's money. It is not the kid's decision. If the parent wants to be nice and put that towards a wedding, that's a beautiful gift. And then the kids will get gifts from people that show up. Hopefully they bring cash, and then they'll be having a nice little nest egg.
I'm not trying to poo-poo on weddings here. I'm really not. But my gosh, that just seems such a waste of money to put that all towards a wedding.
Yeah, but you're not a young girl who's always dreamed of her wedding day. I think different people have different priorities.
I hear you. You're right. I'm not a young girl. I'm an old man, and I still think it's stupid.
You're a grumpy old man who doesn't have the vision.
I just think I think modern day, I think a lot more people would agree with me than you would think.
I think you're right because you have an old perspective, and with that age comes wisdom. And when you're young, you don't have that wisdom. In fact, you're dumb.
I'd argue younger people, though, aren't getting married like the old school people were back in the day.
You're probably right.
I think they're doing more one-on-one. I'm not saying these big weddings don't happen, but I think you're seeing a lot of cheaper style weddings happen when it's just the couple going off and doing a thing and getting married.
If you're if you're money smart, then of course you don't throw a big, huge wedding. You take that money and you do something smarter with it. But some girls have dreamed about that princess day when they wear the white dress and they're the star of the show and they walk down the aisle and daddy gives them away, and it's a whole thing.
One text says, if you save money for a kid's education and they don't go to school, you can do whatever you want with it. I always said that I was going to buy a boat, but my kids decided to go to school. There goes $200K. Gosh.
It's a lot of money.
It is pretty crazy. I was talking with my cousin the other day, and we were just comparing how much our schools cost now compared to when we went. It's insane. He went to USF, and he was talking a couple grand when he went, and now it's like 65, 70.
I went to LSU. I specifically remember it was $1,300 a semester.
I went to a few different schools, and one was a private business school, and that was very expensive.
How'd that business degree work out for you?
I think it worked out quite well, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it really is just insane.
It is.
How much money you can lose on that.
The public colleges are definitely cheaper than the private, obviously, but man, it is insane. Just the books alone.
Yeah, it's a different game. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, we're going to get into a World Record Wednesday contest. It is the record for the most matchsticks in your nostrils. The record is 68.
I've got small nostrils, so anybody can take this from me.
Just be careful that your friend doesn't set you up with this one and then light them on fire while you got them up there.
That's a good joke.
Full video.
It's a good joke.
It's a good joke until you have a lip scab for 4 weeks.
All right, so who is Jay Bird going to be taking off in World Record Wednesday? We're going to find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available, or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. We are still free and clear of accidents along I-95 and the Turnpike, but we do have some construction delays in Lake Worth. All lanes are closed at 6th Avenue South from Grove Street to Congress Avenue. And that's traffic inside the 850 WFTL Traffic Center.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account, taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply, currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
Man, these tricked out golf carts are incredible. Have you seen the Icon golf carts? They're the ones with the big wheels and the sound systems and the vibrant colors. We are giving one away right now at kvjshow.com. You could win one. They are awesome. It's customized. It's tricked out. That's the great thing about these Icon golf carts. You design them. And for a limited time, you can grab one of these 2-seaters, 4-seaters, 6-seaters at great prices. They can even be street legal. Icons drive icons. I want you to see the new 2025s too. They are out and they are online at iconev.com. That's iconev.com. All Icon golf carts come with a 3-year manufacturer warranty. They are award-winning and they are super tricked out. You're going to be the envy of everybody in your neighborhood. Shop now at iconev.com. That's iconev.com.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Presented by the Mesa RV of Port St. Lucie and Davie. It's time to get out and go to the air-conditioned RV show at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Go for top brands like Jayco, Winnebago, Integra, and more. Go for a massive selection of motorhomes, adventure vans, and towables. Go for huge discounts. Go for free admission and parking. Go to RVShowUSA.com. Then get out and go to the air-conditioned RV show at the South Florida Fairgrounds in West Palm Beach starting Thursday.
I really need to apologize to my kids because my kids got their mother's teeth, and we used to call them summer teeth. Some are facing this way, some are facing that way. That's just how it was in my mouth growing up. I had to get the braces finally as a teenager, and now my son Rocco just got his braces put on at Great Smile Dental. I love the fact that it is all phases of dentistry and orthodontics in one place. So for a mom, it makes it so easy. They handle all of the dental and the orthodontic stuff. The doctors are amazing. The practice is family owned and operated by Florida natives. Seriously, I love this team. I love the ease and convenience of one stop for all the tooth needs. Go to GreatSmileDental.com and go see them in Port St. Lucie, just like I did. GreatSmileDental.com. I love the team. You're going to love them as well. GreatSmileDental.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Ready to trade in your car hassle-free? Visit hgreg.com. Click on Sell Us Your Car for an offer in minutes. Find thousands of cars below market value. Trade in today at hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
South Florida weather today, a mix of sunshine and clouds. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 89.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
South Florida runs on Dunkin', and so do we. Dunkin', the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we're trying to make your summer as awesome as possible, and one of the ways we want to do that is give you a staycation for 2 nights to the Brazilian Court Hotel in Palm Beach. Plus, you can get a sightseeing yacht trip on their BC1 yacht. What you want to do is enter the word court, C-O-U-R-T, into the WRMF mobile app right now to qualify. That's court into the mobile app, and you could be staying at the Brazilian on Palm Beach. Do it right now. All right, y'all, it is time for a world record attempt.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Okay, today we are going after the world record for the most matchsticks in your nostrils. The record is 68.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I do not have big nostrils. I got very small ones.
You do. You have infant nose holes.
So this is a challenge for me.
Okay. So who is Jay Bird going to be challenging? The lowest playing card has got him. Virginia, what card did you draw over there?
Not loving it. It's a 6.
Ooh, okay.
You don't want to do this, do you?
No, I never want to do any of these. I think you can tell by the look on my face.
Not feeling it.
I think I'm the only one that wants to do this. I think I don't even want to do it.
Denny's wants to do it just because he loves you, but deep down, he doesn't want to do it either.
I don't think Kevin wants to.
Oh, I can tell you for a fact Kevin don't want to do any of this.
She wasn't even going to bring him up.
He's trying to rig it and figure out how he can put like an ace in his sleeve.
Well, what do you know?
Voila! Summer of rig.
All right, what did you draw, Denny's?
Oh, I drew a 4.
Oh, man.
Miho.
Yes. Wow. Okay. You went to under Virginia, and I drew a 2.
Whoa! We went 6-4-2.
6-4-2.
Wow. I was getting ready to do it.
It's
That's
a
crazy.
low card party.
Yeah. 6-4-2.
Dang, Ralston.
Okay. Now, there's no time limit on this?
There's not, but it's up to you if you want to put one on there, because I know we're on the radio.
Yeah, we could do 60 seconds here to see how many you can get. Okay, so we've got piles of, what, I assume 10 in each one of these piles that we have here. Now, it says nostrils. Is this both?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, both of them.
Now,
don't forget to mouth breathe.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
We can do it any way you want to do it. You can do as many as you want at one time, or you can do it individually at one time, however you want to do it.
Okay, yeah. I think it's just whoever has the most in their nostrils at the end of 60 seconds.
So if you want to take a group of them sticks, you could put them up your nose.
You could.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. Free for all.
Absolutely. So as it sits right now, I have got 70 in front of me if the record is 68. If I get every single one of these matchsticks into my nostrils, then I hold the world record.
I have 70 in front of me as well.
Wow.
Okay, Virginia, what do you think is going to happen here in this World Record Wednesday attempt?
I got to look at your nose holes. Look up, Kevin. Look up, Jay Bird. Kevin definitely has bigger holes.
He does. He's kind of flexing them right now.
I mean, baby Lachlan's got bigger nose holes than Jason.
Oh boy, that one really stung.
You do have infant nose holes.
I do. I own it.
Okay. Yeah, it does not favor the bird.
Not at all.
Okay, but there's something about getting them in your nose and seeing how they do.
All right, 60 seconds, and whoever's got the most at the end
Yeah.
is the winner.
That's how we do it. And I assume you have 70 in front of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Virginia, you need to do the play-by-play here.
Okay.
Why are you in my area?
Because I can't see Kevin from over there, and sometimes I just like to be close to you.
Lucky you, bird.
It's so exhausting.
Okay. All right, here you go. 60 seconds on the clock. All right, world record Wednesday attempt for the most matchsticks in your nostrils. Record is 68, and your time begins now.
Okay, I think they're both going to have plenty of time. It's really not a time event so much as how many can you get up there. Jason appears to have
Oh, that really tickles and that hurts.
just 5
I don't
in
like
each.
that. I don't like that feeling
And
at all.
now he's about to sneeze.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, sneeze.
I don't like this
Kevin doesn't
feeling.
have any in.
I don't like this feeling at all, Virginia.
You've got to get
Hold on, I gotta.
a tight.
Virginia, you have to cut.
Nobody's got them in
I gotta
without
get,
using
you
their
gotta
hands.
get more because I'm putting the 10
Yeah.
in and it's falling out.
You gotta maybe get 2 bunches of 10. Okay,
Ah.
Kevin's kind of close, but he's got 20 on
Gosh,
the
that
left
really
side.
is tough, and that feels really weird. It's like it feels like it's tickling your brain.
Oh my gosh.
Jaybird's actually got him in there. Look at him. He's got him in there,
I
Kevin.
think the tiny nostrils favor because they're falling out of mine.
Stick more in your holes.
I can't get more in my holes.
I don't want
Oh my gosh, Jason is really running away with
They
this
won't-
as far as making them stick. Kevin's
They won't stay. I
Kevin-
couldn't get.
wow, you got.
Oh, wow.
I got.
Bird.
I only had 2
creamed.
that stuck.
I'm crying.
Bird has. I don't know
how he did
like
that.
30.
I tried putting like 3 piles of 10 in my nostrils, and they just kept coming right
Should I
back
count them?
out.
I think you should have gone to the bigger stack and just
I
shoved
guess
it
I
in
just
there.
I didn't I guess I overestimated. You know, I thought that 10 would fill up a nostril, but I was wrong. How many does Jaybird have? Let's count, see how many he's got. I mean, the
Take
tiny
them all
nostrils
out.
actually really played in because they held the matchsticks in place.
Wow.
It is a weird feeling, though, man. I gotta tell you,
Don't mind the blood on the end of some of those.
I'll do it.
that's rough.
All right, Denny's is counting the matchsticks. It looks to be about
He whooped
20.
me. I did not come at that right at all.
How much did you get, Kev?
I had like 2. Only 2
All
that
right.
stuck.
Saw a couple nose hairs in there too. I have Bird at 19.
Whoa!
That's impressive. That's not bad. I mean, 68's the record.
Oh, it's
So
got
way
one
off
question.
the mark, but
Where my birdies at? Come
dang,
on.
dude, Bird is having a good year. He goes to 12-7.
Oh,
Wow.
And I
12
was
7.
12-7. I was good last year. I go to 1-4. I am not doing well at World Record Wednesday this year.
Baby nose holes made it happen.
That's crazy. I would need I needed a test run, and I would need to come at that with a completely different strategy. That did not work. I'd need to grab, I think, 40 at one time.
I think you're right. I think you went too small, and
I
then your gap was too big.
didn't even know how to gauge it. Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations on that, Bird.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
Yeah. You earned it. Well, there was a girl that I saw on social media from Palm Beach that was really going off on women from Miami. And my question is what she said fair? Okay, do you think that this is fair and warranted, or is this just a stereotype this girl originally from Palm Beach has to say about Miami women?
Miami, my God, or South Florida, the women here are like, and I lived in LA for 11 years. And it's so funny. People always say like people in LA are so fake. The girls are just after the money, da da da. And I'm like, have you been to Miami? Like the women here are like almost gross about it, but they're like gross about how much like they expect the man that they haven't even met yet to pay for them. Now it's, oh, he's taking you out to it better be a cabana. It better be a Michelin star. It better be like literally.
This is the only city I've ever been to in the world where you invite a girl to come on a yacht and she goes, well, hold on, how big first?
I grew up in Palm Beach. Like I get it. I'm not an outsider. But it makes me feel weird. I'm just like, yo, like, so you're prostitutes. Like, you just want money from men.
Okay, that is her critique of a lot of the younger girls in Miami. Yeah, is that a stereotype? Probably not. Is it true? Probably. For a large percentage of the young girls in their 20s, that is, I'm sure, how it goes down. They're in Miami, and that's the kind of stuff they care about is the superficial.
And the more social media competition there is to look cooler, the more you're going to see girls clout chasing, money chasing.
Yeah.
Just because they want to have that on their social media footprint.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it makes sense. I mean, you come to Miami, a lot of the girls that are going to be there are probably not from Miami, probably didn't grow up there. And so what they see is the things in the movies, and they're there to get the full Miami experience. And they think that involves a yacht being on something awesome. It's a DJ Khaled video, and that's exactly what goes down. That makes perfect sense to me. So, yeah, I don't doubt that at all. Seems fair. Would you say that Miami is the most pretentious city that we have in South Florida? Does it outrank Boca? Does it outrank Palm Beach? Does it outrank Fort Lauderdale?
It's hard for me to know that because I don't run in that circle. Caitlin would probably know.
Yeah,
daughter.
I think that my daughter would probably say yes. Miami probably does outrank that. You look at the clubs that are there, and it just kind of lends itself to that type of
Boca's
nightlife.
grumpier, but Miami is more expensive and exclusive.
And Miami seems younger to me.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Boca seems like you got a lot of old people.
Boca is older. Fort Lauderdale seems to be relatively reasonable. To me, I think you got a good mix. If you talk about the nightlife there, that's the city I think is one of the best because I don't think you necessarily have that layer of pretension. It's nice to go on a boat and all that, but that feels like it's kind of an exclusive to Miami type thing.
They got more of a Fort Lauderdale kind of a vibe to it.
Yeah, they're just kind of regular people that go out, and you have a nice younger age group that is nice that is going on there. So, yeah, I would say that Fort Lauderdale and Delray Beach are two of the best cities if you're going to go out and try to find nightlife and hang out and date. Those are the two I think I would go with.
You get a chance to have a house on the water in Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami. Which one do you go with?
Ooh, man. Okay. I think I'd go Fort Lauderdale because you're in between. So you've got a lot of things to check out. That's the one thing is every town is awesome, but it is fun to pop around to other cities. Because I've noticed that with my daughter's clique is they kind of get burned out on a town. They'll go to the Ave in Delray forever, and then they get burned on that, and then they're going out in Fort Lauderdale.
To their new era.
Yes, and then they'll kind of wear that out. And then they'll go to the Hard Rock for a while, and then they will go to Miami, and they'll hit that. But to me, that's why I think I would choose Fort Lauderdale. And there's some houses that are out there that there's nothing to laugh at. Have you seen like the area where Lionel Messi has his house?
Yeah, it's pretty fat.
Yeah. It's not too far from like the elbow room and all that. That's a good area. So I'm going with that. What do you choose, Virginia?
I pick because I'm, thinking about like safety and security and all the things that you think about when you're old. And I would pick Palm Beach because to me, it is super locked down over there as far as safety, security, eyes in the sky. Palm Beach police, they keep it tight.
It's just quiet and it's kind of boring.
I know, but that's why I live in Tequesta. I like it kind of safe, secure. I like going to bed at night, not being scared. And I think in a lot of other communities, I would be scared. Palm Beach, I wouldn't be scared because I know that it's very, very secure and the cops are on it.
It is now. Have you heard what they're doing over there since the assassination attempt on Donald Trump?
No, what now?
The Secret Service is not playing. And so they have shut down I think it was South County Road that goes in front of Mar-a-Lago.
Oh.
And just north of the property to where the bend is and they have kind of the roundabout.
Yeah.
It's all shut down.
Wow, that sucks if you drove that way on your commute.
So I know so many people on that because my mother-in-law used to work at Bath and Tennis, and she said that people at the club would always be complaining when he was in town because it makes it a complete nightmare. And so they're doing that until the election in November.
Ooh.
Yeah, which that's not going to be fun. I saw that they have also used everything that has gone on with Donald Trump to jack the fees at Mar-a-Lago. How much do you think a membership is going to cost starting in October if you wanted to be a member of the Mar-a-Lago Club?
$375,000.
$375,000. Virginia, starting in October. How much are you going to pay to be a member of Mar-a-Lago?
I think it's 500,000.
500,000. You're getting better, but you're only halfway there.
No, it's $1 million.
It is going to be $1 million starting in October. They're raising it from $700,000
Whoa.
to $1 million to join Mar-a-Lago.
Dang.
Is it fun there? Is it nice there? Have you ever been in?
It's pretty nice. I've been there.
What's it like?
Gold toilets.
And the golf course is supposed to be amazing.
The golf course, there's no golf course there, is there? No.
Not at Mar-a-Lago.
It's all about the pool scene. It's all about the club. It's about the ballrooms. It's about the parties. It's about, I think you can stay there.
Yeah, a big part of it is a good place for networking. You know, I do know some people that's where they go to do business. And so you'll have some people that have obvious means, and that's kind of where they network.
They have a lot of galas there. So I've gone to a couple galas there by getting invited.
The club manager, Bernd Lemke, said, yeah, we've got 4 memberships to sell, so we're not desperate. Wow. So apparently they're pretty much sold out.
It's only
at
4
that rate.
openings.
Yeah.
Get them while you can.
On that post, though, where I got that information, there were a lot of comments of people that have been to Mar-a-Lago, and they're like, that place is in need of a renovation. It looks a little old and run down.
Interesting. I'm sure parts of it are, but there are parts of it that are glorious.
Mm-hmm.
If you go in that front entrance, the front valet, not the back valet, it is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's nice. But just to give you that heads up that Palm Beach is going to be kind of rough here.
I've seen a picture of it before.
One time I went and they had a tree that was like 10 feet tall, and all it was lobster tails.
No way.
A giant tree of lobster tails.
That sounds about right. Yeah. To let you know that it is going to be really crazy on Palm Beach on Friday because you got Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, is going to be in Palm Beach. So that is going to be a little havoc-ridden. And then Donald Trump is going to be speaking at the Palm Beach County Convention Center Friday night at 8. So that is going to snarl downtown traffic.
Oh, wow. Do not go that way.
Don't go east.
Do not go on Okeechobee East.
It's going to be a nightmare.
Unless
on a
you
Friday
really...
night.
Don't go east on Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. So a brief heads up. So
thank you for that. You just helped a lot of people.
There you go. All right, coming up here in just a second, we have got something awesome for you for Camp KVJ. It's a 4-pack of tickets to the Infinite at the Kravis Center. Got to play a round of Denny's or Animal. If you're a kid 10 or under, you get to play next. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. All right, we got Camp KVJ, something great that you can do with the kids here in the summertime, and it's not going to cost you any money. We got a 4-pack of tickets to the Infinite at the Kravis Center, great for kids 8 and older. This is going to be perfect for Braxton here from Jensen Beach, who is 9. Hello, Braxton.
Hi.
How you doing, bud?
Good.
Good. Do you love space?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Even if you don't love space, you are going to love this thing at the Kravis Center because I'm kind of with you. I don't love space, but I loved the Infinite at the Kravis Center. The VR headset was so cool, and they really did a great job of shooting this thing. You feel like you're in space.
Okay. It's a good sell job there.
That was a great
It's real, y'all.
hit-
And you know I've gone on the record, I'm not the biggest fan of space.
She hit every bullet point you needed to hit for a commercial.
Boom. Perfect. Loved it. Okay, Braxton, hopefully you like animals, too. How do you feel about animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
like
he's down
animals.
with that. Okay. All right, so what we got here is some animal noises. You just got to tell me, is this the real animal or is this our producer, Denny's, that is making the noise, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what we've got here is a tiger that is pacing around in a cage. You ever see that? They kind of just act like they're agitated as they pace back and forth.
As
Like
if they're sizing you up or something.
maybe, yeah, they just want to take one bite of you. Okay, what do you think about this? Is this Denny's or animal here, Braxton? Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's ready to get out of that cage.
I think that is a tiger.
You think that's the real animal? Yeah, I know. It sounds just like it, doesn't it? But that actually was Denny's that was making that really unbelievable noise. Yeah, I know. Can you believe that?
He's getting better.
He is. This game is becoming a challenge now. Okay, what I've got here for you, Braxton, is some lynx cats fighting. Is this Denny's or animal? Whoa.
Absolutely horrifying.
That is.
That is an uneasy sound.
Terrifying. Braxton, what do you think? Is that Denny's or animal?
That's animals.
That's the real animal.
Yeah.
That's a real lynx.
Good job.
I don't like that.
Oh, that's scary, isn't it? Whoa,
It
right?
sounds like, I don't know, people screaming or.
I feel like we wouldn't fare well against a lynx.
No.
No, we wouldn't.
I'd claw your face off. Oh my gosh.
Do it, bitch punishment?
That is just absolutely terrifying.
Wow.
I do not like that sound.
Yeah, no, that's not good at all. Okay, got one more for you here, Braxton. What about this one? Is it Denny's or animal? This is a crow. Okay. Anyway.
I think
Okay.
it's Denny.
You think that's Denny's? That was Denny's. You got it right. Very nice, Braxton. You did a good job. 2 out of 3. Pretty good score there. And you're going to go check out the Infinite at the Kravis Center. Okay, bud?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Good stuff. All right. Got another chance to pick up those tickets here for the rest of the week on the KVJ Show.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your dirt of the day, are you excited about this Glenn Powell? I think he's the new hotness when it comes to like male eye candy. He's the new Bradley Cooper. He may have just given us some insight into Top Gun 3. Is it happening? I'll tell you what he said coming up in your dirt.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available, or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. We are still free and clear of accidents along I-95 and the Turnpike, but we do have some construction delays in Lake Worth. All lanes are closed at 6th Avenue South from Grove Street to Congress Avenue. And that's traffic inside the 850 WFTL Traffic Center.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account, taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply, currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
At Begin Anew, they always know exactly what I need to help me feel better and live better. It's like a team of anti-aging experts that are ready to restore your health, renew your beauty, get you feeling great, looking great, living great. Maybe you're dealing with brain fog, low energy. It could be hormones. It could be nutrients. It could be sensitivities to things that you're doing or taking. They can look at everything with your blood work. That total optimal wellness check is just $149 with your qualifying insurance. It's a comprehensive blood panel. They will break it all down and make sure that you are living your best, feeling your best, and operating at your top function. Maybe you're looking to lose the weight. They've got semaglutide. Drop my name and all new patients get $75 off. Go see them on Indiantown Road in Jupiter. BeginAnewMed.com.
Now, I am a really great secret keeper. Tell me something, going in the vault, never spilling it. But I'm going to tell you this secret. How to lose up to a pound of fat every single day. It's Tracy, and I know it sounds too good to be true, but it has happened to me with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. I know the secret. I lost up to a pound of fat every single day. Getting on that scale, watching those numbers go down was glorious. I lost 43 pounds in 3.5 months. That dumb old unwanted fat just can kind of sneak up on a person. Suddenly I was like, everything is too small. What's wrong with my dryer? Then my dryer said, girl, do not blame this on me. So what did I do? I called Dr. Zuckerman at 561-680-3090. He told me the secret, and he's going to tell you what it is too. And you can ditch that weight without counting calories, without prepackaged meals, no surgery, no shots. You're just not going to believe how easy it is to lose this fat. 561-680-3090 and more online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
You know, it's recently occurred to me that my Greenway Kia Sportage Hybrid, the best car I've ever owned. Hey, it's Nick Rivers. I also love the dealership. And a lot of people asking me questions like, hey, do they take trade-ins? Of course they take trade-ins at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. They'll even give you up to $6,000 for any trade. You just have to bring in your payment or your title. And then they're like, okay, but what if you're upside down or you owe too much? Don't worry about that either. Your trade's never going to be worth more. No matter how much you owe on that trade, they'll even make you a deal and pay off 100% off the balance of your trade. Don't let the lack of cash stop you. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they're going to work with your financing guidelines. Go check out the dealership. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Follow them on Facebook or online. GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. And remember,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced offers don't combine.
Look, you need to know about your health. Where does it stand? especially when it comes to your heart. 1 out of 3 people in America are going to die from heart disease. And in 30 to 40% of all heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. We're talking about people in their 40s that have a good diet and exercise, and they still have a bad heart. It can happen. And people have gone to Life Imaging FLA that have been sent right to the hospital, and it saved their life. This is a free heart scan. Free, a $699 value with just a few minimum requirements. And it's easy. It takes 10 minutes. You don't undress. There's no dyes. There's no aggravation. You lay there and then you'll find out the truth. You can also check for cancer and even do a virtual colonography while you're there. Look into it. And all you have to do to get this is on your cell phone, hit pound 250 and use the keyword free heart scan. What are you waiting for? Everybody should be doing this. Right now, you can get your free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements by hitting pound 250 and saying keyword free heart scan with Life Imaging FLA.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Good morning, everybody. It's going to be a typical weather pattern for South Florida today for this end of July. We'll see a high of 92 degrees, feel like 100 plus, and see a slight chance of some inland afternoon storms. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I don't know if this was a calculated slip or if he actually didn't mean to give this much detail, but Glenn Powell, the new little hot hottie, just gave an update regarding Top Gun 3.
Okay.
He did really good in Top Gun 2, and everybody loved him, and it just kind of propelled him to this new stratosphere where he is today. But he was talking on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, and they asked him which would come first, this other thing, this continuation that he was doing, or Top Gun 3. And his answer was Top Gun 3, and he said he has a date.
Okay.
Now, we don't know if that means like a date to get back in the gym or a date to start filming or a date to go over scripts, but I have a date means there's a date, and he knows there's going to be a Top Gun 3.
Mm-hmm. The rumor is they're making Maverick a double agent. He turns on America, and he's for the Russians.
Oh, that's fascinating.
He ends up being a bad guy.
That'd be a twist.
Does that ruin the entire franchise?
It'd be odd.
It ends with him going to Russia.
It'd be odd at that point, yeah. You know this Glenn Powell's going to get a much bigger role in this next Top Gun.
Oh, my gosh. He might outshine Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Yeah.
nobody outshines Tom Cruise.
He's the hotness. The young girls are looking at Glenn, not Tom.
But it's in Tom Cruise's contract. You cannot outshine Tom Cruise.
Glenn Powell can't help it.
Well, the guy, I can't remember, Miles Teller, he was kind of the lead dude of the younger cast. And I wonder if that will kind of flip now, where it'll be more emphasis on Glenn Powell.
Great question. In other news, a guy who does SpongeBob had this interesting explanation about SpongeBob, which I think is such an awesome moment. So they were doing a Comic Con in Detroit, and the guy who plays SpongeBob was asked if he believes that SpongeBob is autistic. Now, he was asked this by a guy in the crowd that is autistic. And he said, yes, I do think that SpongeBob is on the spectrum. That's his superpower. And I think it's such a great statement on autism, that autism shouldn't be looked at as something that's a deficit. It can be a beautiful gift that makes you so much more special than a regular person in so many cool areas. And I love that the guy that does SpongeBob said it like this to the kid that has autism. The whole crowd cheered at the Comic-Con, and what a beautiful moment.
Is it Tom Kenny? Is that who it
Yes.
is? Yeah, I've loved him since back in the day. He used to be on a show called Mr. Show on HBO. He's an extremely talented man.
I never knew who Tom Kenny was. I didn't know he was SpongeBob, but I am now a massive Tom Kenny fan. What a beautiful way to explain this to a kid with autism, and what a great way to flip the script on being autistic.
He's wickedly talented. He's a very good live performer.
Love it. And finally, here, speaking of great live performers, Mariah Carey has just announced that she is going to be doing more shows with her Vegas residency. Now, if you want to see it this year, you better get to Vegas because I think it ends like the second week in August. But she just announced that the Celebration of Mimi Live will be doing new dates in January and February. And I looked at ticket prices. They're not too bad.
Okay.
Less than $100 you can go for
Really?
nosebleed.
All right.
I mean, you're nosebleed, but I mean, hey, you're in the room, baby.
You excited for this, Kev?
Nope.
I think if you go to Vegas and you don't go see Mariah, did you even go to Vegas?
I would say yeah.
I feel like Mariah Carey, if you went to her show, she opens up with a vision of love.
Oh,
that would be a good one to open up with.
I would hold my heart and sway.
She's got, look, I love a lot of Mariah's songs.
Vision of Love may be the best she's ever done.
It's just when she starts to talk.
Oh, and there'll be a lot of that. There'll be a lot of that.
You can get those Ticketmaster tickets on pre-sale right now if you want to get your tickets for next year's shows. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, you have beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, it seems like every other day you got a new Post Malone country song that is dropping, and you got a little bit of a taste of the song that he's going to be doing in collaboration with Luke Combs. It's a song called Guy for That.
You played that first before?
I don't know. Maybe I did. Could have. Yeah, it's been teased. It'll be coming out here pretty soon. He's dropping one song after another. This one I have not. But because Post Malone has done so well, tiptoeing into the world of country, he's had a #1 hit now. Machine Gun Kelly is thinking, you know what? If he can do it, why can't I? And you know what I need to do? I need to get Jelly Roll to sing on this song with me. I can't tell you how many songs Jelly Roll is on. It is he must, I'm not even kidding you, must be on 30 songs. I was listening to alternative music this morning, and it was a hard rocking alternative song with Jelly Roll. I was like, what format, what song is he not on?
Strike while the iron is hot, Mr. Roll.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta get
I don't
it
know
all
how he's
out.
cranking out this much music. This is Machine Gun Kelly with Jelly Roll. Does this one work? It's called Lonely Road.
You cut that
Come
off.
on, man.
To the place where I belong.
It's Country Roads, which
It's
is
Country Roads.
It's just a classic, and no,
That's highly auto-tuned.
That's highly insulting. That's a big fat no.
Wow.
You stopped it.
No, Machine Gun Kelly is not going to do a Post Malone. I'm sorry. And The Weeknd also is teasing some new music. This is going to be what it's going to sound like when it comes out. Sounds like one of his slower pieces. That's what the new Weeknd music is going to sound like when it comes out.
Still kind of carnal.
Yeah, he does a lot of that. He does good sexy time music. So it sounds like that might be in that same vein.
I think he likes getting it sexy.
Oh, no, I think he's into the carnal music.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. All right, well, are you into all things carnal, but you hide them up? We would love to hear your little dirty confessions right now. What are the secrets you are holding on to? You can text them into us anonymously right now for some KVJ confessions, 877 All right, you have something that you need to get off your chest here today. This is the place and the time to do it. Got some KVJ confessions here. What is that dark, dirty secret that you are holding on to? We would love to hear it right now. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. This person says, I'm not the biggest fan of cheesecake, but my wife hates it even more than I do. But when I buy other cakes, my wife will ask me for a bite. But then she doesn't ask when I buy a cheesecake, so now I'm buying cheesecake all the time. I don't particularly like it, but at least I don't have to share it. Okay.
The cheesecake, the Bear Claw cheesecake with apple in it is very good. You get it at the gas station.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Bear Claw cheesecake?
If that's the worst problem that guy has in his marriage, he's very lucky.
He is. It's not bad at all.
Do you guys like cheesecake, or is it a little too... Is it too
I love it.
strong?
I love it.
I think
I live for it.
I think I'm a big fan, too.
Yeah.
I like it. You know, the Cheesecake Factory does it with a layer of sour cream on the top. Oh, it's
Okay.
so good.
That's how you do it, huh?
So tangy.
Mm-hmm. This person said, when I was young, my dad told me that fake eyelashes were removed from dead people, boxed up, and then sold. And I only found out recently that that isn't true, and I'm 39 years old. It freaked me out for my entire life. When somebody told me they had fake eyelashes, like,
Look, you can mess up kids, man.
But why would you?
But the fact they went to the age of 39 before they found out the truth.
That's so cold.
That is rough. This person said in their confession, they said, when I was younger, I thought that taking a gap year was exactly that, working at Gap for a year.
That's adorable.
Took a gap year. This person says, I clap when the plane lands, mainly as a social experiment just to see how many others I can get to join in.
Does that happen usually when you guys fly?
If it's a really smooth landing, you're supposed to.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's plane etiquette?
Yeah.
Everyone knows this?
Spread the love. Why not?
Did you just make this up?
I did.
Well, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Some people that travel a lot will notice it. Like if it's a really smooth, like a landing that you barely felt, you're like, yeah, give it up for that dude.
See, I would look at it the other way. If it was horrific turbulence and we got through it, that's when I go, thank you for getting me home
if it was something like
alive."
that, then I would, the fact that you're celebrating the fact that we are alive. But a normal flight, I'd be like, what are you doing?
I feel like I'm going to be like dumbass doing that when it lands. Oh, hey, good job. No one else is doing it. Virginia set me up again.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time anybody clapped on one of my flights.
I have absolutely been on a flight where everybody clapped.
No, we're not saying you've not been on a flight. You're making it sound like it's kind of on the norm. If it's a smooth plane ride, everyone claps.
I feel like you're setting people up, trying to make them believe that this is what you need to do when you land is get up and applaud.
I'm just trying to make clap happen.
Yeah, you're not. No one's buying it.
This person is too. You guys should fly together.
I would totally start clapping if they were clapping and we were all clapping. And it had to be a good landing, though. I'm not just going to clap to clap. If you earn the clap, you get the clap.
Huh.
I don't hold back the clap from those that have earned it.
Yeah, but y'all drunk by the end of your flight. You clap at anything at that point.
When the plane lands, I am about 4 or 5 wines in.
If you saw a bird fly by, you'd start clapping. Ah, birdie!
No. Ridiculous.
Okay. All right, a couple other confessions here. This person says, I bought a dentist's spike tool to remove the plaque on my teeth. I found it's also very good for getting rid of bits of dirt and fluff beneath my toenails. All I do is give it a quick rinse in between treatments.
I wouldn't make that a quick rinse. I'd spend a little time on that.
That's gnarly. Yeah, you got to do that in alcohol, right?
Different tools for different jobs. I would have to steam clean that thing.
Different tools for different fools.
You got to have a different set for your toes that you put in your teeth.
How hard is it to get dentist instruments?
Amazon, baby.
Really?
Yeah, I bet you can buy them easily.
Yeah, you can buy anything now.
The real stuff.
I don't know, how amazing it's going to be. I think the more you spend, probably the better quality you'll get, but I think you can buy anything.
Okay. Just about. This person said somebody was pilfering a lot of stationery supplies from our office. So the boss put me in charge of trying to figure out who it was and keep our stuff safe. So I put a hidden camera in the cupboard where we keep all of our stationery stuff. And I put another one on the desk.
I love this.
Yep. Now I've got 3 videos of the boss cheating with his secretary.
Whoa.
Well, how about that, huh?
Now you just got yourself a raise.
Hello, payday.
I mean, you really could start saying, look, I want at least 30 grand. You got to figure out, you got to find it.
I don't think you can throw out a number because that's blackmail, but the boss puts you in charge of this project. So if they're dumb enough to not realize that you would take it serious and put up cameras, then they're just a dummy. But you do now have some power in this relationship, and I would just let the boss know, hey, in my efforts to find the envelope stealer, I got this, and show them what you got.
Yeah.
And then just be quiet. Don't say nothing. Wait for the boss to talk.
And I'd also say, I also want to build this new room at my house. It's having a tough time funding that.
I was thinking about buying a boat.
Yeah, I'd start dropping hints and then just stare at them.
You don't want to blackmail, though. You don't want to be in that situation. But let him or her know what you got.
For the sake of the game, though, if you are going to blackmail somebody, now's the time to do it.
This confession says, I'm secretly sleeping with my 55-year-old neighbor. I'm 22.
Wow.
And I live with my mom.
Wow.
It all started when this neighbor was over at our house. She's my mom's friend. And I was in the bathroom peeing, and she walked in and saw me. And that kind of started things off with a couple of comments. Now we've been going at it, and it's the best sex I've ever had. And I can't tell my mom because she would be furious.
Take it from me, my man. Sleeping with the neighbor is a very dicey game.
Okay, well, 55-year-old neighbor,
I mean,
he's getting the experience.
It never ends well.
This has an end date, though. I mean, you're not going to eventually be living with your mom at the end of, maybe the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think this is a big deal. I think you should still have your fun.
All right.
But then you're going to be moving out and moving on when you're probably bored with the neighbor. Enjoy it while it's fun.
Okay. And finally here, this confession says, my cheating ex-boyfriend has been using one of my streaming accounts to work his way through a popular TV series, and I can see his progress. Because you know how you go into a show and it shows you where you are?
It picks up where you left off.
Yeah, that continue watching list is displayed. I've now gotten to the point where he has one episode left, and it's the series finale. I changed my account password yesterday.
It's the little things.
It is so petty, but so fun.
It is pretty tacky, though, when an ex is using your streaming and you know they're still using it. I've experienced that before, and you haven't even talked to that person in quite a long time, and you can see that they're using your streaming site still.
It's amazing she had the discipline, though, to hold off and say, you know what, this has got several seasons, I'm going to let it build. Let
and
them
then
get through it.
Lock you out right at the end.
I can't find that annoys you.
All right. Anything else to confess? You can always get through to us. 877-979-WRMF. Yesterday, Virginia and her husband Panda wound up losing Do It Bitch, and her husband, at least she, needed to pay off with a punishment, and she did via video. We'll tell you what Virginia did for her punishment coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle's summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available, or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. We are still accident-free along I-95 and the Turnpike, but you are tapping the brakes on the Turnpike north and southbound between Southern and Lake Worth Road. And that's traffic inside the 850 WFPL Traffic Center.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
High five. Up top. Heck yeah! Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Yeah, 5 years! It's 5 years of gig speed internet. High five for gig speed. 5 years of advanced security. Security win. And 5 years of a great rate that won't change. Our rate ain't changing. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. There it is. He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread. Woohoo! Now he's got savings. I'm so excited. Yep, Dave's feeling it. But it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings. Powering possibilities. Comcast Business. And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 8/21/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Hey, if you are tired of glasses, don't want contact lenses, I don't blame you. I didn't like either one either, but I was scared to death of doing a LASIK procedure. I thought it would hurt. I thought it would be very expensive. And finally, I did a consultation at Panu Laser, and I found out I was wrong on both counts. There's no pain. Lasers do all of the work. Your vision gets blurry. That's it. But then it clears up really fast. I was back to work the very next day. And it's a lot more affordable than I ever thought it was going to be. I said, I could do this. And they said, and we even got a payment plan. You don't have to pay us anything today at all. In fact, you got a whole year. It's 0 down and 0 interest. Plus the expertise of Dr. Mutiella. He's performed 100,000 LASIK procedures with all those brand new fancy lasers. So there's nowhere left to go other than Panu Laser. They got locations all over Broward. They're in Palm Beach. And they'll even take $500 off when you drop my name, Kevin, from the KVJ Show. So book it today at PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit. Discount STK number RG160284. MSRP 56735. Lease RC205355 for 36 months. $29.99 due at signing. 10,000 miles per year. Zero security. Must trade a 2012 or newer vehicle. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Ends month end.
Go to save on new Chevy Silverados during the Silverado sell-off at Greco Chevrolet in Delray Beach. Shop over 200 Silverados available. Drive a new 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT with $18,000 off MSRP or no payments till November. New 2024 Chevy Trax as low as $19,990 or $199 a month lease. This is the best time to buy and get gigantic savings during the Silverado sell-off. Don't miss Silverados $18,000 off. Trax under 20 grand or $199 a month at Greco Chevrolet of Delray Beach on Federal just south of Linton. Click GrecoChevroletDelray.com. Chevy, together, let's drive.
We'll save you thousands. We guarantee it.
Man, these tricked out golf carts are incredible. Have you seen the Icon golf carts? They're the ones with the big wheels and the sound systems and the vibrant colors. We are giving one away right now at kvjshow.com. You could win one. They are awesome. It's customized. It's tricked out. That's the great thing about these Icon golf carts. You design them. And for a limited time, you can grab one of these 2-seaters, 4-seaters, 6-seaters at great prices. They can even be street legal. Icons drive icons. I want you to see the new 2025s too. They are out and they are online at iconev.com. That's iconev.com. All Icon golf carts come with a 3-year manufacturer warranty. They are award-winning and they are super tricked out. You're going to be the envy of everybody in your neighborhood. Shop now at iconev.com. That's iconev.com.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach. South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Time to upgrade your car? Don't spend hours at other places. Come to the place, hgregg.com. Thousands of cars in stock, thousands of dollars below market value. Visit hgregg.com today.
South Florida weather today, a mix of sunshine and clouds. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 89.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Car accident? Gordon & Partners. fortheinjured.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
So many great little vacation ideas we got for you, hooking you up. Not only stays on Palm Beach, but we got a nice little trip we're going to be hooking you up with to the Bahamas. 3 days, 2 nights for 4 at the British Colonial in Nassau, Bahamas with round-trip airfare on Silver Airlines. Thanks to PBI. We're going to get you qualified before 9:15 in the next 45 minutes. That's going to be coming up here on the KVJ Show, and you'll pick up a $50 Conky Joe's gift card with that as well. Yesterday on the show, Virginia and her husband Panda wound up losing Do It Bitch to Jaybird and Denny's. So she did a punishment for us, and the video is posted on all of our social media platforms. You can go and check it out. It is on our Instagram and TikTok and our Facebook and also on our Twitter.
I didn't make Panda do it because hasn't he been through enough?
Just with the whole marriage?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Just every day waking up.
Yeah, I mean, he's on his way right now to the radio station to deliver us tequila because it's tequila day.
Oh.
So, just to let you know.
Oh, wow.
You can take me home?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. And then you have to pick me up tomorrow then.
Can I hang around when that girl that wants to give you swimming lessons comes back so I can watch that whole thing develop?
No, I'm not going to be taking any swimming lessons.
Too bad.
So you can see Virginia did this catch-up prank with her son Rocco, where if you add, guess what is it, baking soda?
Baking soda. So I was looking on TikTok for things that would be an actual punishment for me, and I was like, okay, anything with ketchup. I hate ketchup. So I just fell into this rabbit hole of TikToks of people putting baking soda in ketchup, and then you shake up the bottle, and then whoever opens it, it like shoots out like a geyser, and it is like no joke the momentum of the ketchup that comes out of the bottle.
Did that ketchup hit your phone?
Oh, yes.
That's going to be tough to get out.
I had to clean my phone with a toothpick and a business card. Oh, look, there's still ketchup in it. Yeah, there's still ketchup in my phone. I underestimated it.
Yeah.
Because Rocco put the, baking soda in the ketchup, and he was trying to shake it, and he's not good at shaking because he's 9.
Okay.
So I took it, and I started shaking it really vigorously.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I felt the container expanding, like it was getting ready to combust. And I was like, oh, crap. Okay, here.
Wow.
So I handed it to Rocco. I'm like, okay, Rocco, just take the cap off, and it's going to spray me all over the face. He took the cap off, and it was clogged at first.
Okay.
And so it tricked us. And so I started walking closer to him to figure out why it was clogged. And right then it dislodged.
And kaboom.
It hit me like that Yellowstone geyser.
Wow. Okay.
It is no joke, but it's such a fun prank, too. If anybody wants to mess with somebody, do this. And then whoever opens the ketchup, it will geyser out. But you got to shake it really, really good.
Okay.
And maybe don't have it completely full of ketchup. Take like a quarter of the ketchup out.
Okay. 3/4 of a bottle of ketchup you want
Yes,
then.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, people loved Rocco. He had a great time doing it, your 9-year-old son. And
I liked it too much.
People love where he said, suck on that, you dirty witch.
Yeah. It's a fine line.
Yeah, that's in the video. You can check out.
It was very impromptu, but very passionate.
Suck on that, you dirty witch.
I wonder where he got that from.
Yeah. Okay, again, that is posted up on all the KVJ Show social media platforms. You can go and see the exploding ketchup prank and Virginia's punishment from losing Do It Bitch. Coming up here in a second, I got an email from somebody that's not real happy. Got to be excited for your honeymoon, right? It's going to be great. She's going to be getting away with her husband. They're going on a cruise for 7 days. How awesome is that? But apparently, her joy and exuberance turned to anger pretty fast because on the way to the ship, she found out that her husband's best friend was also going to be going on the cruise.
Oh.
Now, supposedly he was going by himself. He's going through a divorce and he just needed to go someplace to look at the ocean to kind of clear his mind. And he wasn't there to bother us at all. We weren't really even going to see him because he was going to be doing his own thing, just kind of putting life in perspective. So I heard.
Feels a little fishy.
Day one, we immediately run into him at the bar and he hangs out with us. We do dinner. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. It's pretty much the same thing.
They're all together the whole time?
Pretty much a legit third wheel situation.
Oh, gosh.
Mm-hmm. Now, as I told my husband on day 4, this has got to stop. He's like, yeah, he's going through so much. I feel bad for him. Because he was pouring his heart out to us. Here I am trying to enjoy my new marriage, and all I'm hearing is about the ending of one and how terrible it was. Not exactly what I wanted on my honeymoon.
No.
So we get off the boat. I'm, of course, angry and fuming. I feel like my entire honeymoon was completely ruined by his friend. I'm so upset. My husband's like, well, I can't control it. I'm like, well, how do you find out what boat we're on? How'd this all happen?
Oh, he definitely helps him out with the information.
Definitely.
And now my husband and I have been fighting since our honeymoon. I feel like the whole beginning of my marriage has been downhill ever since my husband's friend got on that boat.
That's gotta suck. We always talk about how when New Year's comes around, if you have the start of a new year and it's really crappy, you want to reset it. That probably happens in marriages too, where the start of a marriage is so crappy, you want to hit a reset button.
Well, it's like you need a do-over. We do that every now and then when it comes to New Year's. Your first 4 or 5 days of the New Year sucks. It's like, okay, you need a reboot. And it sounds like they need a reboot. And what's tough for her is her husband doesn't really understand why she's so upset, thinks that she's making a thing out of it. And she's like, well, now I even question why I married him in the first place. So it's just, what a disaster.
I don't think he meant to intentionally hurt you with this. I think you can't be mad at him because he's just dumb and doesn't understand that, you have to separate these two worlds. He was just thinking the more the merrier, and he's thinking he's going to be nice to his friend that's going through a tough time. And he did it with intention of being a kind person. And that's what you have to remember. You didn't marry a terrible human because he did this. You married a nice guy that's a little tone deaf.
If you and Panda for your honeymoon went on a yacht and all of a sudden you're on the cruise or whatever, and I show up at dinner, hey guys, I'm on your honeymoon with you. How mad are you? Or are you like, this is awesome?
I would love it. I think Panda would love it too. I mean, it's just about your friendship.
But you're tight with Jaybird, and that's the different dynamic.
You're right. No, you're right.
If Panda brought along somebody like one of his friends that I didn't really care for, but I like all of his friends. I'm trying to think. Let me think of a friend that he has that I don't like.
I know one.
Write down the name.
If he brought this guy along, you would be so mad.
Where? I don't see it.
Right there. This is great radio.
Yeah. All the people nobody knows.
Oh, my gosh. If he brought that guy, I would be pissed.
There you go.
But he don't like that guy either anymore.
Okay, well, the question that I have then, what do you do to make this right? First thing is I think he's missing out by not acknowledging her feelings at all. And that's what she's angry. He's not acknowledging it. He's creating a problem. She feels like she didn't get a true honeymoon. If this guy were smart and if he wants to learn marriage 101, first thing, acknowledge it. Just say, okay, I get it. Try to see their side of it. And then you need to try to make it right. Now, does that mean that you need to reboot and do a different honeymoon here?
I would. If he wants to play this correct, he should say, you know what? I realize what I did was just dumb, but I wasn't thinking about us. I was just thinking about making my friend feel better in a time of crisis. I owe you a honeymoon. Let's do it, just me and you.
The first rule about marriage is don't get married.
Does she sound like she's making something out of nothing?
Well, she needs to flip a little bit. You know, instead of coming at him with anger, come at him with, I'm sad. I wanted this to be our romantic time. And instead we had, you know, your depressed friend, like a sad sack lumped into us, like a flat tire third wheel. Nobody wants that.
Would the queen, your wife, the queen, would she be mad if you had a third wheel on your honeymoon? Would that bother her? Depending on who the third wheel is.
I think the whole dynamic is just who they are and how it goes down.
One of your guy friends.
If it's somebody that she doesn't really care for. And you know what I would do, though? I would recognize that, and I would make sure that I kept a good amount of space.
I just know how my mom was with my dad. If my mom hated one of my dad's friends, which she pretty much hated all of them, they were dead to her.
Yeah.
If he brought them around, it would have been a disaster.
This guy, he got a crash course in being married pretty quick, and it doesn't sound like he handled it right, and he's not handling it right now.
Well, you just have to run everything by your spouse. When you marry them, you can't blindside them. Right. You talk about guest list. You talk about who's going to be at parties. You talk about who's going to come to dinner. Like, to bring him on the honeymoon is so tone deaf.
Man, marriage really sounds exhausting.
It's a lot of work, dog. It's a lot of work. Well, this might be a couple that should not get married. Apparently, things got a little bit heated between a couple in St. Pete, Florida, and she went off.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, there was a wedding that was going to be going down this Saturday that just might not be happening now. It was with 26-year-old Molly Hogan of St. Pete, Florida. She got arrested on Sunday night after she attacked her fiancé during a heated argument over a prenup.
It happens.
Wow. Apparently, when things got a little heated, Molly grabbed him around the head and struck him on the chest, torso, back, and legs, causing multiple physical injuries.
Is she related to Hulk Hogan?
Might be his right area. Yeah, could be.
Is her last name Hogan?
Yeah. She does have that mustache.
That's hot.
Apparently, the fiance's brother was also there, and so she bit him on the arm.
Her fiance's brother?
Yeah. And, of course, alcohol was involved.
That sounds like a hardcore match.
Yeah, it does.
Now, their wedding registry is still online. No word if they're going to be getting married actually this Saturday. Apparently, though, there's one small problem that might make it difficult is the fact that he has an active restraining order against her.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know how that happens if you're trying to get married.
But you can't be in the same space.
All right.
Love can't keep him away.
Yeah. And the judges order her to have no contact.
Oh.
That's going to be tough for the honeymoon.
Yeah, that could be rough. Well, a dispute over a missing chicken strip resulted in a St. Louis woman hitting a Jack in the Box employee with her vehicle.
Did they shortchange her?
Well,
she opened up her chicken strips and there was one missing?
Yeah, what happened was she allegedly told the manager her order was missing just a single chicken strip, and the manager replaced it, but then despite the replacement, she became irritated because she realized that she didn't have enough ranch dressing. So, of course, the only sensible thing to do when you're shortchanged on a chicken strip and then ranch dressing is you got to spit in the manager's face.
Oh.
Look, chicken mania is a real thing.
Oh, she had it.
But
bad case.
You can't huck to somebody in the face. You can't.
As she's leaving the Jack in the Box, she goes to her vehicle, and the store manager writes down her license plate after spitting in her face. So she noticed the store manager and then proceeded to physically run into their shoulder as they came out to the car.
Wow.
And so then as she got in her vehicle, she backed it up, put the car in reverse, and then backed into the store manager, running over her left foot and ankle, knocking the store manager to the ground.
Oh, dang.
The manager's ankle was visibly swollen and bruised as a result, and they got the name of the woman from the license plate and arrested her the following day, all over a chicken strip and some ranch dressing.
Now, look, I don't condone her behavior. I think it's awful what she did. With that said, if sometimes there's meals out there that only have 3 strips per meal, and if you take out a third,
it's a big deal. I
that's
get
a big deal,
something.
and then you don't have enough sauce or dressing to dip it in.
But you can't run somebody over.
I agreed with you. I'm not. That was wrong, but I do get the feeling and emotion behind not getting that third of a meal.
Okay. Yeah. You can see how it happens.
But Virginia's right. Don't run people over.
A 17-year-old train enthusiast in Nebraska has been accused of causing a train derailment, which caused $350,000 in damages.
Oh, no.
They're investigating to see if he actually was, his enthusiasm for trains led to the derailment that they had. He could be involved, and he could be paying a hefty fine.
Was he like goofing around with the tracks and something?
Yeah, I think he was just out there trying to learn the system. You ever seen that? Where he's trying to figure out the ins and outs of doing it, and he actually caused a derailment.
Maybe he pulled like a lever and changed something on the tracks?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't Suits we're talking about, is it?
No, it's Nebraska.
Okay.
Suits is currently in Pennsylvania.
All right, just making sure.
Well, this isn't running a car over or running a manager over with your car for a shortchanged chicken strip, but it is pretty intense. There's a 29-year-old man in New Jersey that had a seagull steal some French fries from his daughter.
They'll do it.
They will, especially, in that area right on the boardwalk. It happens all the time.
They are very humanized and do not sweat people.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care, but maybe they should because the 29-year-old decapitated the seagull.
Oh.
What?
Now he's being charged.
Aggressive much?
Well, how did he do it?
I think he just ripped its head off.
Oh, my.
For taking a few fries?
Yep.
Easy, Damien. Let's,
punishment does not fit the crime.
Now, this is a guy,
We got to sit him down.
We need to put him on one of those lists we have.
Jersey Shore, you say?
Yep.
Oh, I can kind of see him.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to lay off the roids.
There's a bit of an aggression out there, Jersey Shore.
Whoa.
Did you see the video of the fisherman in New Hampshire that had that humpback whale nearly land on their 23-foot boat?
That whale was sending a message.
You think so?
Yes.
This is my waters.
That would freak me out so much because you'll see that some people will take video and a big-ass whale will just peer its head looking at the boat and the people on the boat with its big eyeball and then just go right back down. That's horrifying.
Oh, no doubt.
This one tried to flip the boat and was successful.
Yeah. Boat flips over. The guy goes, pa-twing, goes flying off of the front of the boat.
You got insane humans. What, you can't have insane whales? Of course you can.
I think the whales are pissed because they're overfishing the area, was what somebody said.
Maybe.
You just repeat it because it sounded
great.
It sounded like
I like that the whales are fighting back and they're like, they got a plan and the plan worked.
To me, if you're a whale and you wanted to turn full on bad guy wrestler, turn heel, you could mess some people up.
You could flip all the boats.
You win.
You're a whale.
Yep. Yeah, you are. Thankfully, nobody, including the whale, was injured in that move. And this is a sweet story. The Clearwater Thrashers are a minor league baseball team. And for the last 6 years, they've had a bat dog named Layla. Their owner realized after Layla was trained to go get him a beer out of the fridge, if she can do that, I bet she could go get a baseball bat after every batter in this baseball game, and it became a gimmick for this minor league team.
It's so cute.
I love this so hard.
It's so great. So since 2018, Layla's been out there running and picking up wooden bats and bringing them back to the dugout after each hitter.
I would go to this game, and I don't even like baseball, just to see this dog.
But that's what is fun about minor league baseball games. They do fun things like that.
Yeah, right.
You never see this at a major league baseball game.
Yeah, they take
This is
themselves
so
too
cool.
seriously, yeah. But at 13 years old, Layla is now officially retiring, and she grabbed her last bat on Friday night.
Aww.
It was a bone-shaped, baseball-themed retirement cake that she got, and everybody in the stadium was cheering on Layla.
That's so cute.
It is awesome. I bet people were crying at that.
Oh my gosh, I'm already start weeping right now. I mean, my goodness.
We soft, y'all.
Who's crying? I ain't crying.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available, or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. We are still accident-free along I-95 and the Turnpike, but you are tapping the brakes on the Turnpike north and southbound between Southern and Lake Worth Road. That's traffic inside the 850 WFTL Traffic Center.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
So what would you say? Are you getting the connection that you deserve? 5G home internet can be a little spotty, and no one should rely on internet from a cell tower. You can get internet for 50% less than T-Mobile 5G home internet in your first year with Xfinity. It's reliable internet with the speed you need at a great value. You'll get consistently fast speeds even during peak hours with 99.9% network reliability. For the internet experience you deserve, switch to Xfinity and bring on the good stuff. And now through July 25th, you can get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for just $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract and equipment included. That's 50% savings over T-Mobile 5G home internet for your first year. To learn more, go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary. Compares promotional pricing for Xfinity Connect Internet versus T-Mobile 5G home internet at $60 a month. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $56 a month.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-411-1-LAW.
This is David Comras. If you've been injured in an automobile accident or as a result of a slip and fall, demand me, Dave. We're result-oriented, and I will fight hard for you. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1-LAW.
Are you an oblivious person hogging the sidewalk like a large dying snail? Do people stuck behind you ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should go to Mattress Firm. They have tons of quality beds at every price. So anyone, even people like you, can sleep. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
The Cooling Advisors team, they are your partners when it comes to everything AC. They certainly saved me thousands. I had the team come out, as I do, twice a year for regular service and maintenance. I'm in the cooling club with Cooling Advisors, and that's what they do. So they were out doing the regular maintenance, and the guy was like, hey, do you know you have a broken fan blade? And I was like, no. And he's like, yeah, we need to fix that. Otherwise, it could break your whole entire system. I was like, yeah, we do need to fix that. So he did, and it saved me from having to spend thousands and thousands on a new air conditioning system. Yeah, who has time for that? Who has money for that? Not me. Cooling Advisors really saved my life, and they want to help you the same way, catching things before they cause catastrophic damage. They're a family-owned company, Cooling Advisors, right here locally. They background screen and drug test all of their employees so you can feel safe. Go to coolingadvisors.com.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Did you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
If it's time to replace your air conditioning unit, Snyder can help. Get 0% interest if you pay in full within 60 months. Visit snyderac.com and get the details in a flash.
I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
I'm Nicole Rubenstein Armstrong, CEO at Rubenstein Law. In 1988, my father started the firm with just a handful of files and a dream. When I joined him 20 years later, Robert Rubenstein was already a household name. Since then, the firm has grown to 20 offices across 4 states. We've brought justice to hundreds of thousands of injured clients. No matter how many people we help, we value each and every client as if it's still just one lawyer and a dream. If you've been injured, call us.
Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, office in West Palm Beach.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Greenway Kia does it right. They've got so many vehicles on the lot for you to test drive, a wide selection of every single car. The same thing that I did, you can do. I went out there to Greenway Kia. I drove every single car on the lot. I am well versed in all makes and models that are Kia, and I really got a Kia education. I was new to the brand. I didn't understand the brand. I thought it was an economy starter car. Boy, was I wrong. I got an education real quick at Greenway Kia. These cars, some of them are tricked out, luxurious, high technology, impressive features. The Tellurides, the EVs, the hybrids, the Sportages, the Sorrentos, the K5s, and the Fortes. They are impressive. Go see for yourself at Greenway Kia. If you're making $350 a week, they want to approve you. Just call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, apparently there's a dating app for everybody out there now. I just wonder how successful these things are. If you have a special interest and this dominates a lot of your free time, I guess it makes perfect sense to wind up doing that. I know that for my wife and I, we connected on sports immediately. I remember she was watching SportsCenter when I went over to see her one time. I was like, oh man, this girl's like perfect. This is great. us connecting on sports, I think that was the commonality. That and kind of bar hopping, those are the two things that we love doing. So we love going to sports bars.
Oh my gosh, your sports bar is your heaven.
That's just it. And so I think that really, without that, I don't know that we would have that link. That is what really it always has to our relationship linked us up. So it does make sense. That's what I would do. If I had to have an app to find somebody, it would probably be sports bar. That would be it. That would be my dating app that I would go to. If you were trying to find your mate, Virginia, to link up with the commonality of the biggest thing in your life, what would be your dating app that you would choose?
Oh, gosh. I don't know if Panda and I would have ever met.
Right.
I mean, I do his hobbies and he does my hobbies because we just like to make the other one happy. But we don't share a lot of hobbies.
Okay. So what is your commonality? What would you say is the common thread in your relationship?
We're enjoying binge watching right now. We're doing that together. That's fun. We just enjoy being together.
Okay.
I do his activities and he does my activities. I mean, begrudgingly, he'll go on the boat. He doesn't love it.
Okay. Bert, what about you? If you were doing a dating app to find your dream girl?
Mentalissues/aliens.net.
Putting all those together.
I want a head case that thinks we're not alone.
I don't know, man. I'm a Rubik's Cube. I'm not sure what I don't know. Probably someone that likes to cuddle and
bring food in the bedroom.
And also, I think a lot has to do with kind of down to earth. I think is a big thing that I like.
So humble.
So what would that app be? It would be Alien, Humble, Snuggle.
Yeah, we're not like you, Kevin. You got that clear, specific thing that binds you and the queen. I definitely don't have that with me and Panda.
I think, though, to your point, Kev, I think it works out a lot better when you have stuff in common with somebody. The whole opposites attract thing, I think, works on a physical level. I think you guys can, get carnal with one another, but if it's matters of the heart and you both are so different, I don't know if that's a fun ride. I don't think people like that typically.
Denny's and his wife Jen, they seem to connect on crafts, art, and things like that. That seems to be kind of their commonality.
Is that their number one commonality? Art projects?
I think they...
That's what Denny's nodding his head.
And their personality are very similar, too.
Yes.
They have the same demeanor.
They're sweet and peaceful.
Chill.
They are. They're very chill.
Right. To find somebody like that. And maybe that's what it is. It's a temperament that would get you there if that were your dating app. Yeah, if you could design one, and maybe it's not out there, but maybe it is, what would yours be that you would go on to find your mate?
My buddy went on it was a heavy metal dating app. And
Really?
Yeah, it's an app for people, for the metalheads.
Oh my gosh,
and
it's so aggressive.
And it did not land him love or even a match. He said it was awful.
I could see that one being...
He said it was terrible.
I listened to hard rock when I was a teenager. I still like it, but I can't even... Man, from the concerts I've gone to, there's not one woman I've ever seen there that I wanted to date.
And he even said the app was not... Or the website was crappy.
Yeah.
You know what one probably would work really well? A politics one. If you're a person that's really into politics.
They do, yeah, they have those.
You can totally, if you love talking politics and you've got one side, find you a girl or a guy that loves talking politics on your same side, and that could be a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I think they have them on both sides. You can go on every spectrum of the political divide, and you can find who it is you're going to sync up with.
I'd be on don'ttalkpoliticsto me.com.
They've got I want to scream at everything politics, where you guys can just scream about politics the whole time.
Yeah, that'd be a fun relationship.
Fighting makes me feel alive.com.
If you both hate the same things, it might be, you could bond over that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So did you go on to one of these specialized dating apps? What one worked for you, or which one was a complete failure? I'm going to tell you 5 of the weird Okay, so if you had a specialized dating app, what would be the one that you would want? To me, sports bars and after work. That is the one commonality, especially as we get into football season. I do hear of a lot of people like, oh my gosh, I hate football. I couldn't be with somebody that watched football. Thankfully, because our whole family, all day Saturday is spent watching football. I couldn't imagine if that just wasn't a thing. It's just something I grew up with, and it's something I have to continue on.
You love it. It gives you joy.
It does.
But your wife loves it too.
She does, and our son is the same way. Cannon is a football junkie too.
When did he start really getting into watching the football with y'all? Because I cannot get Rocco to watch it with me.
He was a baby, and I would hold him. I remember his first fall, just sitting there on the couch with him all day long, and he would just sit in my arms.
He just watched it from a baby?
Yeah, he was right in it from the first get-go. He was just there all the time.
Rocco is not like Cannon.
No, well, I mean, that was just it. He was immersed in it. And then, we took him to a lot of games. That really does help a lot, too. Yeah, he went to a lot of stadiums. He's seen a lot of games. Being in that atmosphere, that's the best part of college is the party, the noise, the cheering, the band, all that stuff.
Yeah, Panda, your husband, was definitely into football and played football. I played in almost kind of like a turf kind of a fight back in high school against some kids that had beef with us. We played a football game against each other, kind of like tough guys did.
I think you're kind of bragging, and I think you kind of have street cred right now.
And Panda was on my team, and we won. We got respect.
Yeah, I love football. Panda loves football. Our son Rocco does not love football.
It would be hard for your son not to like it, though. You guys are so football-y.
Well, our oldest son doesn't. He
doesn't at all.
No, he's not really into it. No, it was never his thing. And so, yeah, it was tough for him. I mean, he would, go to some of the games, but he would have a book with him and he'd read.
He didn't like it at all?
Nah, I mean, he went, but it wasn't something he'd seek out. He went to some games when he went to college. He went to a University of Michigan, and they have, a big football stadium and program.
It was about the football.
He enjoyed the tailgating.
Yeah, right. He liked that part of it. But yeah, he's not going to sit down and watch a football game. That's just not his thing.
He's not going to join fantasy?
No. Cannon's the football junkie in the family. Tell me, these are weird dating apps, but I can see where they'd be effective. This is from scoopwhoop.com. Some of the weirdest dating apps that are out there, but Mouse Mingle makes sense. Those are for Disney fans.
Yes.
There's a type of person that is obsessed with Disney.
And they should be together.
I could never be with somebody obsessed with going to Disney. That would be my hell. To the point where they want to go once a month to the park.
That would be rough.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you love that, then you connect with somebody who does, then you guys are just in heaven together.
I would be bummed out going to Disney once a month.
Once a month, I'd be bummed out too. But once a quarter?
4 times a year, still a lot, but that's way easier to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it. Look, I talk smack about Disney, but once you get in there to a Disney park, it is magical, y'all. They do it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive and it's hot, but they really do a good job.
What I figured out about all that stuff, it depends on who you go with. If you've got someone that has to go on every single ride and there's an agenda and a schedule, it's stressful. But if you go with someone that wants to just kind of go with the flow, it can be cozy.
That'd be it. I can see why that'd be a great dating app. 420 Singles. If you are a cannabis enthusiast and you want to connect, 420 Singles.
That does help. If both people are on the same page.
Absolutely.
If one person, I'm not saying that it can't work, because of course it can. I know plenty of people that have one that smokes and one that doesn't. Yeah. But if both do, it just makes things so much easier.
Yeah. If you are not attractive and you know that most people who see you on a dating app are going to swipe the other direction or not swipe at all, go to Ugly Schmucks. It's a dating site for people who don't fit traditional beauty standards.
Oh, that one kind of hurts my heart.
And this one I could see why you need to find somebody. If you're into the world of clowning, not clowning around, but you love dressing up as a clown, there's clown dating you can go to.
But if I was a clown, which I kind of am, but if I was a legit clown, that was my profession, Would you want to date someone that's a clown? Would you want to? Is that too much clown in your life?
It depends what kind of clown you are. If you're a clown that just likes the whole production and theatrics and the bigger the better, and some people love having a partner that's like them. I don't think you could handle a partner that's like you. And that's why it's so funny when all these girls come up to me or they slide in my DMs and they're like, tell Jason I want to date him. I'm just like him. I'm crazy. I love Bigfoot. I love pizza. I'm extra. I like to run around and do stupid videos. I'm like, girl, you barking up the wrong tree. He does not want a girl like him. He wants a peaceful girl, a chill girl. Now, you must smoke pot. But he don't want no extra girl. He's already extra enough for the both of y'all.
And I work with an extra woman. It's a lot, Kevin.
And if you are a mortician or a funeral director and you're having a hard time connecting with somebody who kind of gets your profession or is creeped out by what you do, go to the dating app Dead Meat. It's where people who work in your field can go to find love.
See, I think if you've got the two personalities that click with each other and you both happen to be in that field, that's where you hit the grand slam.
Yeah.
If you guys are chill together and you both understand each other's perspectives from what you guys do.
Sometimes you have a profession where a lot of people wouldn't date you. They'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could date somebody that does that.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely there's red flag careers out there that I would steer clear of. If I found that someone like, no, that's not going to work out.
So there you go. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we have got a chance for you to have a getaway to the Bahamas. This is going to be a great little trip, and I got a chance for you to get the hookup. Here's what you've got to do. You've got to come up with the word connection. Okay.
Oh, no, not again. This bit makes us feel dumb, Kevin.
One of many bits.
Okay. Let's see if you can figure this out. Okay, what is the connection with these four words? Chin, cub, malt, and tong. T-O-N-G. Chin, cub, malt, and tong.
Tom?
Tong.
Tom?
Huh? Teddy?
Can you spell?
T-O-N-G.
Oh.
Chin, cub, malt, and tong.
Not to be confused with thong, which is the reason we got kicked off YouTube.
You're right. Okay, what is the connection in those four words? What do they have in common? First person with the correct answer, 877-979-WRMF, could be off to the Bahamas.
Stick around, because you never know what'll happen next. More KVJ Show in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
Winning!
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
"Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there."
That's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Could you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
Snyderman can help tell you whether it's time to repair or replace your system if you answer 8 quick questions on our website. Visit SnyderAC.com and get your answer in a flash.
Flash? I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
We buy any car.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because when you trade in, you're dealing with a dealer. And sure, they're interested in a good deal. For them, not for you. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. All we do is buy cars. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price. So don't take chances with a trade-in. Go to WeBuyAnyCar.com for a free online valuation.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Have you heard the news about Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar? Look, brace yourself because they've upped their game and launched a brand new menu. Yeah, my mouth is watering just thinking about their she crab bisque and luscious sterling silver Kansas City strip steak. Oh, not to mention, of course, their oysters. Plus, they've got your next event covered with their new private room that seats 70 people. Check out StringersTavern.com for weekly events, live music reservations, and more. Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar in Sewell's Point for a guaranteed good time. Hey, could I get another one of these?
I just love the vibe at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. I love the team that Dr. Rankin has put together. I was just there this week on Monday, spent some time with the female plastic surgeon, Dr. Giselle. She's incredible and amazing. Everybody there, they're all on the same page. They listen, they care, they respect their patients. They're all about giving beautiful results and the best patient experience. I love the way everyone is treated when I send them to the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Now seeing patients in Jupiter and in Boca, go see the team that is incredible. The same staff has been there forever. You're going to love the vibe and the atmosphere, and you're going to feel safe in their hands. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, and Dr. Giselle are amazing. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Compassion International.
Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and more for a child in poverty. And there are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393.
Now, back to Kevin, Virginia, and Jason on 97.9 WRMF.
How awesome would it be to get away to the Bahamas for 3 days, 2 nights? You could be staying at the British Colonial in Nassau with round-trip airfare on Silver Airlines, thanks to PBI. Now, anybody can get qualified just by listening on our 97.9 mobile app. Got to put in 40-plus hours to get that entry, or you can cut to the front of the line and just answer this question and tell me, what is the connection between these 4 words? Chin, cub, malt, tong. That's T-O-N-G. Okay, any idea what the answer might be, Jaber? What is the connection between these 4 words?
I was at part. I had grizzly bear at one point, but
Grizzly bear, okay.
I don't think that's going to work with tong.
Okay, because, cub. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Grizzly bear, you thought maybe...
Chin, because they got cute chins.
Oh, they do have cute, adorable chins.
Tong, maybe you want to get a tong and get grizzly bear meat. But then, that's when I started, this is not working.
You get tong grizzly
Your
bear.
tongue is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashley is on here from Orlando. She was the first person through with the correct answer. Can you tell me what is the connection of these 4 words, Ashley?
Hi, yeah, it kind of took a second because I thought they were like items, but after kind of like looking back at the word, I realized they're all missing. They're all countries that have A missing at the end of them.
If you add the letter A to the end of every word, it all of a sudden becomes a country. Chin becomes China, cub becomes Cuba, malt becomes Malta, and tong becomes Tonga.
Dang.
That was real easy.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How would you even get there mentally?
Well, apparently...
I had to like write it down and stare at it.
I'm very impressed with your talents.
We all wrote it down too, but it
Yep.
didn't help.
Yep, we would have also accepted bears. So either way, you'd have been fine, Ashley. Okay, congratulations. You are qualified for a 3-day, 2-night stay for 4 at the British Colonial in Nassau, Bahamas, okay?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. Enjoy that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's a tough game. I don't think I'd like that game at game night. It's too frustrating.
Well, it just depends upon which one you get. I mean, admittedly, that one was a little bit tricky.
That's a challenging one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, considering what I was throwing out there, I made it a little bit more challenging. Tell me the connection with these, Jaybird. Calf, cub, fawn, kit. What is the
Babies. They're baby animals.
Baby animals, yeah, they're baby animals.
Okay. Building confidence.
Okay. Kid, raz, rib, tease. What is the connection?
Bullying. Kid, raz.
Rib. Tease. What does that mean? What is their connection?
Bullies.
Kind of. To joke around with.
Ways you can joke around with somebody. Yeah. You're right.
Is that...
Yeah.
That's the answer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He said it, but he talked himself out of it.
I don't know what happened.
By not talking.
I don't know, man. This game makes me feel weird.
Yeah, we can't play this.
Okay,
we can't play this.
Okay, all right.
This is too big for us.
It's time to tap out. Time to tap out. Boy, yesterday, something that we talked about here on the show cost Jaybird a good chunk of money yesterday, Virginia. Can you think of what we talked about that Jaybird would have spent a ton of money on last night?
Fast food.
Oh, boy. Where did he go? What did he do? What the heck? Well, today is National Tequila Day, so Virginia has made Jaybird this shot. Or at least she said it was a shot, but it is in a full cup. So I don't know if that's, at that point, I don't know if you can call that a shot. That's just a cocktail.
It's a big girl sipper. He wanted it straight up, so there's no ice. So it kind of doesn't look like a cocktail. It's an oversized shot. It's a sipper.
It looks like a mini rum bucket.
What is in that?
Give it a
Virginia?
little taste. Give it a little taste.
There we go.
Okay, it's brown.
It is.
It
because
looks like iced tea.
I used brown tequila.
And Jaybird took a very hearty drink that was about almost half the cup.
Woo!
What is that?
That is very strong. Ooh.
Tequila hits, y'all.
It's gotta. You gotta take me home.
Wow.
Ooh. I will say though, the aftertaste.
Sweet, right?
It reminds me of spring break.
Okay.
And I need to go lay down. That's what the taste reminds me
So
of.
if somebody wants to mix that up for National Tequila Day, what are they putting in and how much, Virginia?
I just did a little bit of tequila.
Okay.
And
what kind did you use?
This
Do you
is
know? Was it Blanco, Reposado, Anejo?
Anejo.
Okay.
Anejo tequila.
Mm-hmm.
I also used fresh jam.
By the way, it tastes very good. Thank you for making that for me.
You're welcome.
Jam.
I used
Interesting.
fresh jam and then a splash of tonic water and a squeeze of lime.
It is very strong.
Yes, it looks very, I mean, that's a lot of tequila.
I already
right
want to
there.
start.
6 parts tequila, 1 part jam.
I was gonna say that's stout. That's like a day's worth of tequila for me.
We doing any singing bits?
We're gonna have to now. There's no way around it.
First we sing, then he professes his love for you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's gonna get the bird. I can already tell. I've had that taste before.
You like it though, right?
We call that lose the day.
That's
It's done.
That's a great name for that shot. Lose the day. I don't think I'm gonna win the day.
No, nothing's gonna happen productive for the rest of the day for you. It's over. Yeah, if you do not know, I love tequila, and to me it's great. And I saw somebody this last week that was talking about alcohols to drink, and he said that tequila really arguably is the best.
That's what
that you can
everybody
drink
says.
because-
It burns the cleanest.
Right, burns the cleanest. And they said one of the reasons because you'll have, for instance, a vodkas, which a lot of people will like that because it's a clear liquor. But he said the one thing about your tequila is it is coming from a plant, whereas you'll have your vodkas a lot of times from a potato or something of that nature that might be starchier. And so even though it is clear, it still is not going to burn as clean as your tequila.
What does whiskey come from? Does it come from barley?
Yeah, barley mash, things like that.
What is barley?
It's a grain. Your grains. Yeah. We're using grains for that.
I think this is working already.
Yeah, it's already getting you. Yeah. And did you know by Mexican law, it can only be called tequila if the blue agave plant is used, and there's various types of agave plants that you can go with.
Oh, and then you use the jam that kind of goes in that world? No?
Yeah, the jam makes it sweet. I know you like it sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It does linger around the mouth, tequila, more than
It depends upon what you get. Now, there's 3 different styles. There's a Blanco, which is going to be the clear. That's the white or silver tequila.
I brought that for you, Kevin, because I
Yeah.
know you like the Blanco.
That's typically what I go with. Yeah, and that's something that it's less than 60 days old when you get that. And Reposado is the one that is a little bit darker. That means rested tequila, and that's 60 days and up to 1 year. And then the Anejo, that's what you just made his with, right?
I did.
That's one that is aged from 1 to 3 years. They usually put in oak barrels that usually have a bourbon in it.
This one says aged 25 months.
Okay.
Did you ever kind of jump into any of that tequila, your birthday tequila, the Sammy Hagar?
Oh, it's almost all gone.
Really?
Yeah.
You already
everything
drew-
you got from my birthday. I'm on to the last bottle.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I drink a lot of tequila, man.
How
I
was
love it.
How was the Sammy Hagar tequila?
Oh, it was good. Everything was great. It was all really good. Yeah, typically what I do is I'll put a little bit of lime juice in my tequila. So I'll have a couple splashes of lime juice with it.
I'm making you your drink next.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's what I love.
You know what? At 10 a.m., you're allowed to have a drink.
Oh, I know.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm counting down the seconds.
Do you want yours straight up or do you want it on the rocks?
Straight up, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually just take it nice and neat with just a little bit of lime juice. And
That's
I'm
how
good.
you're getting it. You're getting it shaken and you're getting it chilled.
Yeah.
And what do you want to hear during the intermission of our KVJ show and do the podcast?
You're getting Billy Joel.
No.
Like it or not.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a man of the people when it comes to me being a DJ. I'm not a
He'll
bully
fire up
DJ.
some Weezer or something like that for me. Yeah, you know.
You want Duran Duran? I'll get you Duran Duran.
You could do that.
You
Yeah.
want Wolf Mother? I'll get you Wolf Mother.
no Wolf Mother. We're good. It's a little intense. So yesterday we were naming off Jaybird's top 5 fast food restaurants. They had to have a drive-through window, and they couldn't be one of the big 3, which is Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's.
Made it very difficult.
Mm-hmm. And he was going in on Taco Bell because it made his top 5. So guess how much money he spent at the Bell making a run to the border last night, Virginia?
You went to Taco Bell last night?
I ordered it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in the middle of a home project, and Kevin got me so ginned up talking about tacos yesterday.
It is your fault, Kevin.
It was Taco Tuesday.
Shouldn't have done that.
Well, no, it's not. I know it's not your fault, but this show does make me do things sometimes I know I shouldn't do.
It happens to me too. When we talk about stuff, you get all excited about it, and then you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go home and you have to eat it.
I've been so good during the weekdays, but because for a couple days in a row, I feel like you've been hitting fast food at the same time, really getting me ginned up.
Yeah.
I could not get Taco Bell out of my head. It was haunting me all day yesterday, and I broke down right at 9 p.m. The worst time to order Taco Bell.
Do you get DoorDash?
I went DoorDash.
Okay, so you like to pay double.
It just was not a good
Hi, I like to pay double.
And how much was your Taco Bell bill?
I don't want to say it.
More or less than 50.
Barely more than 50.
And you were just feeding you?
I have leftovers. See, I thought one of my snack
Because Taco Bell keeps so well.
Terrible investment.
What are you feeding? All the ghosts that live there now?
My buddy was over. He was gonna have some food. He had to go because his girlfriend needed him. So I'm like, all right.
A man and $51 worth of Taco Bell.
Oh my gosh, the smell in that bedroom last night.
And I did. No, we don't go in the bedroom with Taco Bell. No, we stay at the table. Taco Bell's a table meal.
How much did you get through?
Not enough.
Yeah.
'Cause I ended up. Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Did the sweet sounds of your own farts keep you up all night?
I haven't farted since the 90s.
He isn't a big farter.
It is amazing.
If I ate $50 worth of Taco
my
Bell,
gosh.
I would fart so hard and loud. The two of you would make a complaint to HR.
That'd be terrible.
I didn't get through all $51.
Oh, if I even ate $20 worth of Taco Bell, you guys would be visibly pissed.
What happens is the fear.
Yeah.
You're afraid you're going to miss out on something. So you go, oh, man.
It's there if you need it.
Well, the worst thing is when you order something, you go, man, why did you not get the chalupa? You're in a chalupa mood.
You got the chalupa.
I did get the chalupa. Bet your ass I got that
You
chalupa.
can get everything for $51.
He probably got more than one chalupa.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I got something new for you here today. These are the best fast food chocolate milkshakes.
Oh.
Do you guys like chocolate milkshakes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to have him at the diner.
I will see if you agree with the top 5 list from Eat This, Not That next.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
Connectivity is absolutely everything to me. I have FOMO, I admit it. But, with my job, my life, I need it. I need to know what is going on. But that's why I love having Xfinity, because I stay connected everywhere all the time with super fast speeds and the reliability I need. And now you can get the best of both worlds with Xfinity Internet and mobile, and you can put it all together. Get that unlimited data in and out of your home. You can work, learn, stream, play wherever you want as much as you want. Join one of the millions of people who are saving hundreds a year because the deals are absolutely fantastic. Right now, you can get the best price for unlimited, $30 a line per month when you get 2 lines on America's most reliable 5G network. Pretty solid little deal. And you can get choice with a range of fast internet speeds with the flexibility to switch between unlimited and by the gig wireless data options anytime you want when you go to Xfinity.com. Xfinity Internet required. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of usage per line. Price comparison for 2 unlimited lines under available 5G pricing plans to top 3 carriers. Actual savings vary and are not guaranteed.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-411-1-LAW.
Hi, this is David Conras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in an accident, my goal is to get you the maximum results like I have done for so many of my clients. Offices located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1-LAW.
These days, everything in West Palm costs more. But somehow Verizon costs less, as low as $50 for a single line when you switch. So while coffee is definitely costing more, Verizon costs less. And dinner in Rosemary Square for two has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. West Palm rent, that's not coming down anytime soon. But Verizon, down. Just $50 a line. Limited edition sneakers, through the roof. Verizon prices, through the floor. That designer golden doodle, so much more. A single line on Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same good old tried and true service now costs you less. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at a West Palm Beach Verizon store. $180 BYOD and $360 local promo credits applied over 36 months. For new customers with one line and your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
A luxury Mercedes-Benz experience starts at your 6 South Florida Mercedes-Benz dealerships, where you can drive new 2024 Mercedes-Benz C300 models with 3.99% financing at Mercedes-Benz of Miami, Pembroke Pines, Fort Lauderdale, Pompano, Coconut Creek, and Delray. 3.99 APR for 36 months, $29.52 per month or $1,000 finance through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. Must take delivery of vehicle by July 31st. Call 1-844-208-7237 for details about costs and terms.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Listen to this. You can get up to a $2,000 tax credit on qualifying Rheem AC models. So if your wife is hot, give us a call at 888-FIX-MY-AC. You heard it here first from me, Mike Lang. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC.
Hi, it's Randy for Sono Bello, and here's your expert tip number 2 to get Beachbody ready for summer. You sign up for boot camp cardio 3 times a week for 6 weeks. First of all, no, ain't nobody got time for that. And besides, summer's going to be half over in 6 weeks. I mean, look, I don't disagree that 6 days a week with a personal trainer or boot camp cardio isn't going to help. What I'm saying is you can get summer ready in a day at Sono Bello. One visit, Beachbody ready. Yes, Sono Bello is the national leader in a remarkable fat removing procedure. It's called micro laser fat removal. So say goodbye to the fat and inches. Hello, shorts and swimsuits. You heard right. In one visit, the muffin top, tummy, thighs, fat arm, they're gone and permanently. Sono Bello's summer savings event is on. You gotta hurry though. Schedule that free consultation. Lose your mind at how affordable this is. You can look great now and pay later. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sono, BELLO.com/radio. Again, sonobello.com/radio.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy, and Fromrath at foryourrights.com.
Kevin with those beady eyes, Virginia the Witch, and Jason, Jaybird, Lana. Wait, what are we calling him this week? Oh yeah, and Bigfoot is real. More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Yesterday, after talking about the top 5 fast food restaurants, Jaybird spent $51 at Taco Bell, which was in the top 5.
I like how you said, no, Taco Bell, it really, it lasts long and it stays fresh.
Oh, yeah. It's so different.
It's old after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Even when you
Quick shelf life.
Even when you put it in the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, it's toast.
It's
just done.
I'm going to probably still try to make it happen today. And
You'll take a bite and be like, no,
You're
it's
so
gone.
right.
Yeah. You'll realize, oh, this is not good. The only thing that has a shorter shelf life is milkshakes. You got to get right at those things.
Yeah, you do.
I will say this. I order a lot of milkshakes, and you can't, and I like to do multiple milkshakes.
We know you do.
Mm-hmm.
If you put them in your freezer,
Okay.
milkshakes and Slurpees, they do hold up well.
Wow, okay.
They can, yes.
Tell me how much you agree or disagree with this best chocolate milkshake list from Eat This, Not That. They've put out their top 5. And at number 5, they put the Wendy's Frosty.
Love it. I can't hate on that. It's amazing. Right?
Yes.
We respect the Frosty.
Yeah.
Totally.
And they kind of say why, too. They say, you know what? It's a little more of a mild chocolate taste. And if you prefer a more rich chocolatey taste, the Wendy's Frosty might not be the one for you.
Tell me though, Fat Kevin, if I may bend your ear.
Yeah.
Shoving them French fries in that Frosty, letting them marinate.
It is kind of nice to have the hot fry. If it's salted right, dip it in that Frosty, and then, the combo of the creamy cold
Can't beat it.
and the hot salty fry. Especially if it's a crispy fry.
You trying to make me lose money on Wendy's today?
You are so going to Wendy's.
That sounds so good.
Well, I'm only at number 5. They say the Chick-fil-A chocolate milkshake is better. They say its slight chocolate taste was overpowered by a buttery vanilla-y flavor that reminded me more of milk than chocolate. That's why it's at number 4, but it's better than the Frosty.
I don't know if I've ever had that. I don't think I have.
My son Kenny gets one almost every day. So
Really?
Yeah. He loves them.
It sounds like a frozen chocolate milk.
Basically, yeah, and he loves chocolate milk.
He loves chocolate milk. We know that.
Does he love frozen chocolate milk?
Milk. At number 3, for the best chocolate milkshake, they put Burger King down there. Now, the one thing that Burger King does that some will like, others will not, is they put chocolate syrup kind of at the bottom of the cup. And that's what they say. It may be too chocolatey for some because they don't really blend it into the shake.
Burger King does not belong in the top 5, let alone number 3.
Okay.
That is...
All right, you're not feeling that.
That's... No.
They've been making some sketchy moves with their customer service. I don't know if I'm ready for them yet.
And I'm not kidding you. I want to do an experiment in South Florida Burger Kings, go around and just see if their ice cream machine or the milkshake machine works. I've gone to 5.
BK?
I've gone to 5 Burger King ones. Not one of them have
Okay.
worked.
I know McDonald's had that knock for a while.
You're right.
Burger King's got that knock now.
Yeah, and they put McDonald's at 6. They were not a fan of the McDonald's milkshake.
Because you kind of almost give yourself an aneurysm trying to suck it out of that straw. It's very thick.
They said at number 2, they put Five Guys. They said it was sweet and chocolatey without tasting artificial or overwhelming. Despite its watery appearance, the texture was smooth and creamy. They like the Five Guys milkshake.
It is good.
It's a little more loose than thick.
It's loose, and honestly, the French fries work with that as well.
Oh, I love Five Guys fries.
And at number 1 for the best chocolate milkshake, according to Eat This, Not That, Shake Shack is the number 1. They said the taste was the perfect balance of sweet and chocolatey with no artificial flavors detectable whatsoever.
I mean, you've got shake in your name.
Right, you got to do it right.
You better bring that shake.
Do you know who's disappointing and they've got shake in their name? Steak and Shake.
Oh, really?
They are a
They
place...
didn't make their list top 6.
On paper, I should love that as just a restaurant from fries to sandwiches to shakes.
You'd think.
They are whack.
I've never had it.
W for weak.
Okay. All right, there you go. That's their list. So
They don't advertise, right?
Not anymore.
$50 in milkshakes today, Bird?
Oh, it's going to be a milkshake.
Oh, yeah, baby. All right. National Tequila Day, and Jaybird has already knocked down one of Virginia's shots called Lose the Day.
That was a Kevin Ralston name, and that's a fantastic branding name.
Seems
right
to
there.
fit, yeah, because I saw how much tequila was in that cup, and I know that's what I would probably work down over maybe a whole day.
She's got a heavy pour.
Yeah.
I would love for you guys to come over my house today and jam with me.
Okay. Jam.
I would love that.
I just don't see myself in a drum circle today.
No, but I got a tambourine for you. I got a little tambo for Virginia. I got the egg shaker for the Kevin Ralston.
You got something for everybody.
We could make magic today.
Got something for everybody, baby.
Yes.
Yeah. Today is National Tequila Day, which we found out a little bit ago that tequila made from the blue agave plant. And did you know that tequila is a type of mezcal? Kind of like scotch and bourbon are types of whiskey. And mezcal is made from any type of agave plant native to Mexico.
Yes, I did know that.
And you roast the agave over an open fire pit.
Ooh, I love an open fire pit.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times you have that smoky flavor.
Oh,
You could
that.
say, Jaybird, I'm going to feed you a cactus, but I'm cooking it over an open fire pit.
People do eat that.
Yeah,
And
they
I want to eat cactus now.
That would be
People
good.
eat cactus. It is a thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Eat cactus.
I want to eat cactus.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, why not?
I'll get the prickers out.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got the after the show that is going to be coming up. We've been on Facebook and Twitch for the last week. Hopefully tomorrow we return to YouTube. We had a video of Jaybird in women's underwear they deemed to be inappropriate and gave us the boot for a week.
So I just do want to say this because I got my honest cap on.
Yeah.
I've been drinking. There's a very good chance we all have to be prepared that it's not going to be ready for tomorrow.
What?
That me and Denny's were talking. We're thinking that's going to be available halfway through the show tomorrow morning. But we have to prepare that we should be back definitely on Friday.
Yeah.
And for live tomorrow, it is a cherry on top of a crap
I
ice
mean,
cream.
talk about wrongfully prosecuted and persecuted just for being too sexy.
I've never felt so
drunk.
Stupid.
Both.
Just kidding.
No, it's both. You're right.
All right, Bert, let's see if we can pull it together here.
You got this.
There are more tequila than a man should have on National Tequila Day.
You got this.
What is your thought for the day, Bird?
Talked a lot about secrets today.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Kevin had a secret bit.
Yeah, we did. Confessions.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got started all right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, baby.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.